All right, welcome to the Haters Ball. This is your boy Dumb It Down. I'm here with my oldest brother, the old Baldy,
Yep.
and my youngest brother, Potting was the same,
Yo,
aka Bryson. So let's jump right into our topics for today. There wasn't a lot of new music, but we're gonna cover it. First off, Swiss Beats dropped it's the 50th anniversary Volume 2 edition that Swiss Beats produced. And what did y'all think? First off, I mean, what's y'all general thoughts on this album? Or EP?
garbage.
Trash.
Definitely could
Yeah,
have kept that
trash.
to itself.
Okay, is that bad? You think is terrible or just mid?
No, it's terrible. It's not even mid. And it's easy to be mid for me. I like a lot of music. I like a lot of different sounds. So for that to be garbage, it was garbage to me.
Do y'all like Swiss Beats?
We've talked about this
I like
before.
Swiss Beats. Y'all give
I
them
don't
hate.
like
I
Swiss.
like Swiss Beats.
I do not
The
like
beats
Swiss
weren't
Beats.
bad. I didn't think the beats were bad. It was the people he picked, and to me, I don't know.
So then let's go through it track by track because if you talk about the people we picked, let's see. So first song is with Nas. I mean, you hating on that song?
That
That's
beat
a
is
good
trash.
song. That's the best song.
No,
I,
it's not.
No,
I,
I didn't mind it.
I thought that
I
this
did not
was
like that beat.
I thought this was a good song. I
I
like the
like the
song.
song.
Yeah. I don't hate the beat. I don't love the beat, but I don't hate it. I
I don't
mean,
love the beat.
it's a Swiss Beats beat.
Yeah. Okay. I
So
mean, it's the
so what do
second
you
best song to me.
so what do you is it just like do you hate the cuz this beat I hate when Swiss does the super repetitive like I'm just jamming on the same key of the Casio type beats. I
Yeah.
hate those beats. This
Yeah.
beat wasn't like that. So what did you hate about this beat so much?
I don't like it. I don't know how to describe my dislike for it. When I hear it, it doesn't sound good. I don't want to play this in my car. Maybe it's that sample that's repeating or whatever. I
Mhm.
don't know what it. To be honest, like something about Swiss Beats be just not hitting a lot of time. And then the thing with him and Nas, he had chemistry with Nas on that more on some other songs that they've had in the past.
He had
So
him on Echo on the Swiss Pizza album just a couple of
Mm-hmm.
years ago. That was good. That was a good song.
that was but see, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's the thing with Swiss for me. I either like the beat or I can't stand the beat. It's not a lot of in between. I feel like for him. So and then we can talk about it later on when we get to like some other songs. But he's like, "This how New York sound." I'm like no,
Not at
like
all.
like what are we talking
Yeah.
about? So, I don't know, man. I hate to hate on the song because you got Nas. It starts off as a lead off song. I'm excited when I see the track list. It comes on. I'm like, okay, this beat gonna switch to something good soon.
Yeah.
I liked it. I
I,
don't know.
I,
I
I
like.
gotta say, overall, I was disappointed that they chose Swiss. I mean, the first one was Primo, and then they went to Swiss Beats. I mean, there's so many other producers. I really hope that they get
But
some
you listen
higher
to
quality
people and they was
producers.
hating on the Preem one, and I thought the Preem one was really good, and I like the rappers he had on the different songs.
I thought that the Primo one was better than this one, but
This
I
is
mean,
a
I,
little
I, I
off.
like the rappers that are on it. Yeah, I like Run the Jewels, and I like I mean, I forgot who's all on that first one, but I liked more of the rappers on that first one than the rappers on this one. That's for sure. So I
All
like
right,
the
well,
beats better on the first one too. So I mean, but it wasn't like Preem's best work or something. That's the thing. It wasn't like yeah.
I mean, I didn't think there was any beat on there that was off putting.
No.
I
I
hear the
don't think
Swizz stuff though, and it's turn that off.
right,
Let's
right, right.
let's go to the next one. Skip that. So, I mean, like I said, we'll see because we got to get to it right here with this shit right here.
We've been caping for Lil Wayne a lot, we battle Lil Wayne verse 50, all that stuff. But this song is trash, and it's a lot of it's Lil Wayne's
Terrible.
fault. A lot of it is
Oh,
Lil Wayne's
a good
fault.
bit
Terrible.
of it's Lil Wayne's fault, but I mean, I got hate for this beat, and I got hate for the whole thing where they set it up like it was Jigga was on it, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not on it. So
At all.
why are we counting that or saying he's on the song when it's just him and Wayne? I mean, it's just Wayne basically. Um, I don't
I
understand
mean,
that.
they didn't say he's not. Jay-Z's not like a feature on the track list. Does say
No,
it's
not
G?
on the track list, but Swizz was saying Jigga was on it.
Oh, you mean with him yelling and stuff? I don't know. I
No,
zoned
like
out.
his Instagram and stuff.
Oh, I don't know. I thought
To
this is.
promo the
Shame on him
stuff, he
for
was
that.
saying Jigga was on it.
I don't look at the promo, but I guess because this to me is the same as how Lil Wayne just had the song with Swiss on the with DMX.
I love that song, by the way.
That Can't Nobody song. Yeah, I thought that song was good, but I
Mhm.
feel like this is like the same sort of thing that they did here. So
I feel like
Yeah,
Wayne
it's a
still
bad
be getting
song.
on tracks, but he's his hit rate is low.
yeah, for
But
sure.
he jumps on and does his thing like, you know, I, I'm gonna say effortlessly. Like I don't know if he's putting tons of time into what he's doing for each song that you hear him on now.
No,
So
he just freestyling. He don't write nothing. He go in the booth and freestyle some stuff. Sometimes it's cool. Sometimes it's super lame. So that's all there is to it. And what
what
you
you think,
thought,
B?
Bryson?
I thought the song was trash. Yeah, we can skip this one.
All right, then.
That's yeah.
What about
Spoiler alert! Only like 2 songs on this whole CD, so
the
the rest of
same?
them about to be trash.
All right, then go ahead. What about you thought about the next one?
Trash. Don't want to hear it ever again.
All right, you in like
Let's see.
anybody's verse? You in like Benny or Jada on this at all?
Jada came on was kind of refreshing. I was like, all right, after hearing that Wayne like auto tune in my ear, Jada comes on. He had a good verse, but after that, I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I thought the hook on this song was lame. I thought that I don't know. I thought they're trying too hard with it or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was with this song until I don't know who that third person is.
Scarlet or whatever. No.
I was like, what is Scarlett doing? Scarlett drove the car into a ditch. Yeah, I wasn't. That wasn't for me, man. I didn't know what that was. I was like, what is happening right now? This song has some potential for.
Yeah, it did have potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really love any of the verses either. I'm not gonna lie about the Jada Kiss and the Benny ones. I thought they were cool,
They were cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
they were.
but
They were
not the best from either one. The beat didn't really fit perfect for them, I thought,
Mm-mm.
and then Scarlet happened. I will not be checking for Scarlet.
Hey.
Scarlet Lip.
All apologies to the Scarlet fans out there.
All right. Then what about City Sound Like? Is what the city sound like?
No, I hope that's not what
Not
the
at
city
all.
sound like. I have more respect for New York. If that's then that ain't what the city sound like. I hope.
Nowadays, that might be what it sounds like, man. This is Fabio. That's the Fabio is the number one New York
Fabio
MC
is
right
New
now.
York right now.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
New York. That's what New York sound like.
He
Oh,
is
I
New
know we
York.
got some New York
Yep,
listeners,
that's
man.
true.
That's what y'all sound like.
New
Yep.
York got
You said it.
New York got to get their man.
That's what New York sound like. No, you're right.
This is bad. It's bad. This is what y'all got New York. And Swizz screaming on it, and no, nothing about this is good to me.
No,
Maybe
no.
I'm missing it. I don't get the wave. I'm not a huge Fabio fan. I've heard him on songs I like, but this ain't it.
Yeah, no,
That's
agreed.
what New York sound like, dog. You ain't know.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
New York.
Next time we
Oof.
get into any South versus New York debate, we can just play this. This is what New York sound like.
New York gotta New York gotta come back, man. I don't know what's up with them, but this is not it, man. Y'all on a bad run right now. Y'all had 6ix9ine. Y'all got who else y'all got? Y'all got this, 5 year. You got Swizz out here claiming that's what the city sound like. Y'all need to take the mic from him and tell him this is not what it sound like, man. Where the Tims at, man? Where the Mobb Deep dudes at, man?
Problematic, man. Let's go to Say Less. Bryson, this gotta be you, Lil Durk and A Boogie with the hoodie. Nah, this for you.
Nah. A Boogie does the auto tune thing a lot, and I hate it. His
More
first
hate.
album was decent, but ever since then, I don't like A Boogie. at
More
all.
hate for
I
New
don't
York,
know.
man. A Boogie sucks. Okay, let's be real, man. A Boogie is trash, man. I know some A Boogie fans out there. They're teenage girls.
He's
Okay,
not
so,
terrible.
yo,
He's not terrible,
it's
man.
not-
No,
it's
you
not.
go.
Nah, y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. I've never look. I heard a bunch of A Boogie songs. I never heard any good A Boogie song. Just
He got some good songs. I can't say that, but
that's true, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to hate too much, man. I do like some of the songs he got with like what's his boy named Don Q or whatever. But
yeah.
I'm not a big A Boogie fan. And more Swizz talking about this is New York, this is whatever. It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we jump to the last song with Jay Elect.
But this is the best song on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm mad at this.
I like this.
I'm not
Why
even
you
gonna
mad at
lie.
this one?
Because I'm tired of Jay Electronica.
Wait,
You
why?
I hate this dude, man.
What? Number one, wait. He's the best lyricist from New Orleans. We be rapping our city. Jay Elect
So get on the goddamn microphone. Where he be at? You know, the dude be he be like sitting
He
under a
told you
bridge
where he
talking to
be
a
at.
homeless man or
is.
something.
Yeah.
And then
Nah,
he pop up
he
and be
told you
like,
where
oh,
I
I'm about
be
to bar
at.
the song up. Then he about
I
to
was just
disappear
on this
again.
project with this person.
He dropped
I
the,
was
That's
just on
three
this
verses,
song
with
with
3
this
years.
person.
I don't want to hear this.
Hey,
dropped the
come on,
album
now.
with
I
Hov.
told you where he was at.
Yeah, man.
No,
You
he
was
got
your
washed by
ass, and
Hov
he
on
told
that
you.
album.
And he
That's
said,
why this dude be getting on my nerves, man.
see, he said he
This
dropped
dude-
it for y'all to hate. Y'all to hate on it. You.
Man,
for
look,
you to hate on
He's
it.
talking specifically to you.
he was because I was like, where the hell you be at?
That's why you mad. That's
told
why
you.
you mad. He
I am
talking to
mad.
you.
That's exactly why. No, I'm not. I wish he talked to me more. Drop an album. Could you
dropped
talk
one.
to me some more? No, he didn't.
And Act 2, Leak 2, whatever.
Okay, and I love that, but that Jigga one was not a Jay Elect album like that. I really would like to get more music from you, Jay Elect. So my anger with you is strictly based on your lack of output. Because this song, this is what he does is the songs he has. I think he'll destroy the songs, and then just be like, okay, I shall float on now. And he just goes and does whatever he does every day. I don't even know how he makes any money.
So this is okay. We got to talk about this thing because we talk about this sometimes. And I think Bryce had this take on the podcast a long time ago. Right, Bryce? You said you just judge people by their heights, the things they give you. Grateful for the music they gave you, and they don't need to continue to give you more in order for you to appreciate what they've done. Why? Yeah. But I feel like in hip hop, this is not the thinking. Like there's constantly this. What have you done for me lately? Idea. Why can't he just only want to drop one album?
How about when he want to? Yeah.
Retire.
So my feelings with him is different than other MCs because other MCs gave me stuff, and then they did that. He never gave me the stuff. And then he was like, "Hey guys, I'm a great rapper. Bye." And then he left. And then he was like, "I'll drop this album with Jay-Z because I think I'm signed to him, and I probably have to drop something. Otherwise, they won't keep giving me money. So here's an album that I did have the verses on, and bye again."
But even before that, he got like 20 different singles out there. He got
nah, man, look, like I said, my hate for Jay Elect is because I love Jay Elect. So my is different than, like I said, when we were talking about that before, we talked about people like 3 Stacks and others who choose not to rap at this juncture in their career.
Right.
Like who put stuff up on the wall, cemented classics, they toured. They did, things. They got accolades and accomplishments. I just feel like Jay Electronica never gave me that. He's like, right now, he's like Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? He keeps.
He
never gave me the full
analogy,
season
man.
in the playoffs. I want to see him win a chip, but the dude is gone when I want to see him. And I mean, if you want to say he gave you a chip, that's fair. But he's not hurt. He just not feeling it, or whatever the reason is. It's not like Andre walking through the airport playing the flute. I might catch him playing the flute. I could go back and play Outkast. But it's cool.
I'm with that.
I was super happy to hear on this Hip Hop 50 thing.
No,
I can ride with that.
That makes sense. No, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, I mean, because you're right. I think comparing him to Zion is perfect analogy. I mean, he hasn't put up a full season ever.
But with 10 years in the game.
Right.
Like when did Act 2 come out or whatever? Exhibit C.
Exhibit C, he was saying Nas hit me up, or like Diddy hit me with text every hour on the dime. Like, when you go drop that first, you taking long? That was like 15 years
That's
ago.
08 or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
09. Right?
So, I mean, people got to be. Yeah, I mean, everyone must have gave up on texting him about.
And I mean, look, I was super hyped up when the album with Jay-Z came out. I was like, oh my gosh, you got Jay Elect and Jigga gonna rap the whole album. But really, I was underwhelmed, and I thought Jay-Z was the one who was the superior rapper on that one. So, you know, I've heard Jay Elect verses. I thought this verse was very good. I really like what he did on Fly God album. What was that? On 10. So no, it wasn't on 10. That was on the one before that. It was on. I was on 9 or B or whatever. So yeah, I mean, he doing stuff. I like when I hear him. I just wish I heard it more. And this kind of made me like this whole album. I was listening to it, or there's 6 songs, whatever it's EP. I was like, don't like this song. Don't like this song. Don't like this song. Oh snap! Jay Elect on here rapping. You know,
Yeah.
That's how it happened. I was like, when is this gonna end? And then like it was a surprise at the end. Like, you know, it was like the after credit scene of like a bad movie or something. Like, I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, when I try to listen to
Came
stuff,
on
I try
after
not
the worst song too.
Yeah, and I try not to like look through the track list and be waiting for the next feature or whatever when I'm listening to these albums the first time, because that's not fair. Like, you know, I'll be like, okay, this song gotta hurry up because I see Jay Elect next. Right. So I try not to even look at it. I just like, okay, I listen to the whole song, let it play, let the next one play, let the next one play, and I'm just like, okay, I'm like, oh, Jay Elect. Like, I was like, okay, where you been at? On the moon, you know, it's like wherever you been. To be, I was with some monks in China. You know, it's like, what? It's like, yeah, man. Like nothing would surprise me that he said.
No, for sure. All right, well then let's move on to the other music. I mean, you know, we got, you know, since we were talking about New York so much, but you know, we got Lloyd Banks also dropped his album, Course of the Inevitable 3. And first, I wanted to talk about what y'all thoughts on Lloyd Banks as a whole, as an artist, because I got to be honest, I never was a fan of him or the whole G Unit, you know, squad. I mean, you know, obviously, I'm not a huge fan of them, but Lloyd Banks always got this, I guess, persona as like, you know, top notch lyricist, and I never really was into him like that. I just always felt like
Punchline King.
Yeah, I always felt like he.
I like Banks.
I just always felt like his music was a little boring to me.
His voice does not stand out, but his bars are great. I like Banks a lot. I think he's a good rapper.
I love his voice, actually.
Oh, you like his voice? See, I
love it.
I think that's the worst part of this album, his voice.
I don't dislike his voice. I just don't think it. It's not
stand out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it just, to me,
it stands out though. It just in its own like weird, low key way, like whispering almost.
He reminds me of a Boldy kind of.
Boldy.
I like the way
because Boldy's voice. I love the way he raps, but his voice is very monotone and just deep. Same like Lloyd to me. I like both of their
But
voices.
Lloyd's voice ain't deep either. It's not. Yeah. Look, I mean,
it's like raspy. I like it.
I'll put it this way: when there was a feature on a song, every time somebody else's voice jumped in, I like immediately like perked up, like, oh, you know, that's an interesting voice. But him, I was just like, kind of whatever about it. So let's just jump right into the album. I think this. So I will say, I listened to Course of the Inevitable 2 just last year. You know, people were talking about. I thought that album was mid. This album, I was pleasantly surprised by. So, because when I went to this, I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna be more of the same, more of what I got from part 2. But I thought this was probably the best album I've heard from Lloyd Banks myself. Now, you know, someone who's a fan might say that he got better albums.
I might like Cody 1 more than this, but I like this.
I like this one more than number 1.
Okay.
So let's get into it, because I'll talk about why. I mean, first off, Pieces of My Pain. I thought I didn't dislike any song on here, really. There was no skip tracks to me.
I don't think there's any skip tracks.
Oh, I don't know about that, but
we'll see. So what you thought of the first track?
Well, let's talk about the skip track. Let's talk about that before we say there's any skip track, because the thing with his albums are, some of it will be unmemorable. Not that there's
Yeah.
offensively bad songs. So those songs are skip tracks because I won't maybe when they come on
Go
my
back
radio
to it.
on my random playlist, I'll be like, "What is this?" And it's like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
heard it 3 times," and then it'd be like, "Oh, but I still, it's just whatever. Nothing was wrong with it." So that's kind of his thing.
Yeah.
So
He's
then
not the only
maybe
one that has that issue.
So then maybe instead of going through it track by track, we could talk about the ones that stood out to us because, like you said, I don't think that there's any bad songs on here. Some of them we just might not have anything to say about. So, what do y'all think? Was the first song that
First
stood out
standout
to you?
track? I think song 3. Hold on, let me pull up the album list right now.
I like song 1, "Piece of My Pain."
That was great to me.
Yeah.
Money Machine.
I like Onyx AMG.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, Cliffhanger was all right.
So the first
101
song,
Razors was amazing to me.
Yeah.
yeah, 101
And
Races with Method Man. Yeah, I thought that I liked that song a lot. That stood out.
that was
When Meth came
amazing.
on the track, it stood out to me.
Yeah.
It did.
Banks verse was it stand out to me.
I mean, I like
I
Bank's
don't know.
verse. I didn't like the one with
Yeah.
Davies.
No,
Now, hold on.
no, I like
After
I like Vado. Okay, so both songs with Vado, LSD stood out to me, and the other song with Davies, Automatic Pilot. But I just thought Davies, he's another person I think is boring.
Yeah. And Tony
Yeah.
Yayo's back.
Tony Ayo was terrible,
That's
but
on a different song.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, we just want to make sure it's known that Tony Yayo's he's,
Bryson,
he's really bad.
you said you had something you wanted to say about Tony Yayo, right?
He's just so corny. I get these clips on YouTube all the time. This dude talk about 50 all the time. Every interview he does is like 50 did this, 50 did that. Ain't nobody do it like 50. I'm like, come on, dog. Get 50 name out of your mouth. Like, it's
Well,
just
that's his
bad.
man.
Man.
I mean,
That's
he's like the weed carrier.
I,
So for 50, I think so.
I
He's like the split star to 50. So you're not going. That's his man.
don't gotta talk about 50 every chance you get, dog. You ain't doing
Okay.
nothing else,
The only reason he's
but
famous is because of 50.
Exactly. There's
I get it.
other rappers that have that thing where they talk about the guy in their crew all the time.
Yeah.
It's like the people who Bizarre always talking about Eminem. It's like
Yeah, if I call
That's
Bizarre up,
lame.
it's not because I want to hear his music. It's like, hey, Bizarre, what's Eminem doing? If you're a journalist, you want to get an interview with Bizarre. You're like, yo, Bizarre,
That's
how you
lame.
doing, man? How you been, man? When's the next
That's super
D12 project
corny.
coming out? When is Eminem gonna drop again? Because we don't care about you in the shower caps. Like, it's the same thing with Tony Yayo.
yeah.
He's lame, dog. I don't like that. But before we move on, no 101 Razors after that movie scenes. I like that song a lot.
Movie
too.
scenes was one and that's just him. But I love the beat on it, and I love that song. Everything about that song.
Yeah. Those two songs, 5 and 6, I would probably listen to those forever. I'll put those in a playlist. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, I put
I like
those in the.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I like the Red Alert song, 38 Special. I love
Yeah.
38 Special over any of these grimy beats. He just
Yep.
sounds amazing. Same thing with Vado. They both sound great over beats like this. But yeah, that Tony Yayo coming on ruined the end of it for me. They could have left him off of that for sure.
oh,
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
ready to skip the song after that.
So then everyone, let's just go and everyone say that their favorite songs on here overall. Then. So B, what's your favorite song?
favorite?
Baldy? Yeah.
Red Alert?
Red Alert is your favorite for real? With Yayo on it?
I mean, I like it till Yayo on it.
Yeah. I gotta chop that song up and take Yayo verse off of there.
I don't know though, because I don't know, man. I gotta listen to this a few more times, man. So to have like real favorites and ones that's really gonna stick with me, I gotta listen to it a few more times. I gave it a couple spins. I ain't gonna lie to you. At the end of the album, I mean, not the end of the album. What number was I on before I kind of like stoned both times I listened to it? Maybe LSD.
Oh,
No. Keys to Success, and then
Yeah.
12, 13, 14, 15. I don't know if those even registered in my head, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
16 especially. You like Cormega?
No, I can't stand
Oh,
Cormega. People be loving Cormega. I
that
do
was
not like
awful.
Cormega.
Yeah, that was all. I never heard that dude before, but that was awful.
Hey,
Cormega
you
I
heard
heard
been
his
Mega
name.
around,
on
man.
it. Yeah, you heard Mega before.
I heard his name before, but I haven't heard his music. He's awful.
Well, yeah,
I
yeah.
think he always sucked too, but there's people out here to tell you he got classic.
13
All
through
right.
16s are automatic. I don't ever need to hear those songs again. So
See, this is the part I disagree with. I number one, I'll say the songs I like were LSD. Like I said, I like Vado on both the songs. You know, like you said, the grimy beats. I like his voice
yeah.
more than Banks' voice. So both songs when he came on, I thought he did a really good job. I liked Open Gates. I like movie scenes. I liked 101 Razors. I thought 38 Special was good on Red Alert as well. And I liked he had the song about his daughter too. I thought that was a good song. A personal song.
Mhm.
I thought he did a good job with that. Um, yeah. So
He did
those
a
are
good job. I just don't ever want to hear it again.
yeah. I
That's
thought
not
those
going to my
were
playlist.
yeah.
I mean, and
Well,
that's the thing. It's hard to measure the music. Like, when you listen to it, you say, "Hey, Kate, it was this good." Okay, yes. Like, do I have a problem with it? Was I offended by any song? No. But am I really trying to hear some of these songs again? Maybe
Yeah.
not that last half or that last back few songs on the album. But maybe if I give them
Yeah.
some more spins, maybe they'll stand out more. If I start with the back or something, if I just for some reason the attention for me goes down.
so that's my point. That's my thing with Lloyd Banks. That always happens to me with every one of his projects. To me, anytime I'm listening to his music, I'm never offended by what he's doing, but I'm also never like, oh my goodness, I'm waiting for that next Lloyd Banks release. Like I'm not excited about it either. So what is it? Is it just the voice? Because I feel like that's might be what it is for me, but I don't know.
This album too long. I don't want to hear this shit for. It was an hour, but I was like, man, this could have been cool at 30 minutes. I would have liked it a lot more personally.
True, I agree.
Not
He
just
could have
that,
cut
but would you say
7
that
songs off of
he's
this.
out of the rappers that you would say are kind of similar to him, like a Ransom? Um, would you say he's better than like Drew, Ransom? I'm trying to think of the people that like I would compare him to. I I don't think I'd put him over most of
I
them.
like Ransom a lot.
I like Ransom a ton.
Yeah,
Ransom
that's what I'm
was
saying.
when we talked about albums of the year last year, I was talking about Ransom a lot. So that's my thing. So this is the other conversation I wanted to have. Is he really the punchline king? Because yeah, when you talk about other people who are like that or have this same type of music and are this type of rapper, the lyricist, just that you listen to for some dope bars. Is Lloyd Banks on the top of the list? I don't even know how he got this name, Punchline King. He gave it to himself.
I mean, I thought he had great. I think he has good punchlines, especially in the past. He had some really standout ones on certain songs.
hmm
Uh, he would be probably the lowest, or he's right there with like the bottom of those MCs. So I don't know who you would put, in that category. Is Rock Marcy in that category? Because to me, he's not touching Marcy on the mic as far as enjoyment is for me.
hmm
Is he in the category with Westside and Benny and Conway? Because I'd have to pick at least Benny and Conway over him, and maybe Westside who's silly so.
Dang, wait. So you saying Westside's a better rapper than him? Then you not saying nothing?
No, I'm not. But that's not what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, would I rather hear it? Yes. Is that because he made grimy, so-called New York, so-called? It's not the sound of New York going to Swizz, but New York type rap. Yes. Do I like his better than Banks's? Yes. But he also does some different things. But okay, so who else? Who else would you put in that category? Like I said, I'd rather listen to
Well, it don't even have
YOD.
to be. It don't even have to
I'd
be
rather
just
listen to.
the sound. Who you think has better punchline? Like who do you
Oh,
think
we
would be?
just
Who would
talking
you name
punchlines.
punchline king? Who would you say is
Ooh.
the best at punchlines as a rapper? Well, I mean, would Lloyd Banks be in the top 5, top 10? At punchlines? Because I think
Just punchline.
just
Hmm.
punchlines. I think Ransom is better. I think I think When I think Fonte is better, I think Jadakiss is better. I think
Jadakiss, Elzai,
okay.
just punchlines.
I think
There's probably some more, man. I mean, I just don't.
it's people like Big L or
Okay, well, I thought you meant like currently. Yeah, I mean, all time is gonna be
all
different.
time.
All
I don't
time.
know.
He's not coming close to my top 10.
Sean Price is my favorite punchlines. I
Yeah,
mean, he does ones that are funny. That I mean, that's if I was gonna name one person, my favorite at punchlines, it would probably be Sean Price. Personally, just personally.
yeah. I have a hard time putting Banks up there at the top of his category, really, among any different way you want to categorize him. But that doesn't mean he's bad, though. That's the thing. It's like it's not like I want to hate on the dude. It's nothing like he did anything wrong. I think this album is good. What would you rate
I'd rate this album a 7. I think this album is
it?
good. Good, just not great. Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with this album. I mean, it'd be a 7.5 would be what I'd give it.
And I would give it about the same. 7 would be where I would sit.
I was thinking 6 because I got 2 songs that I'll keep forever, but otherwise, it's all right. It
Yeah,
is. Yeah.
yeah.
Fair
All
enough.
right. Fair. So then let's jump to an album that Bryce said you album you love, right? You want to introduce this next album?
Oh yeah, I got it. Hold on. All right, let me set the picture for everyone. I'm pretty sure this album came out 2013, right? Beginning of my senior year, high school, so it's very sentimental to me, Beginning of senior year, nothing was the same. Everyone was listening to it. All the lunchrooms, just everybody in the high school, on Drake. Um, let me see. I would say at the time of its release, might be his best album at the time. Yeah. I don't know. Top two, definitely. A lot of people, I guess, would say So Far Gone. I mean, not So Far Gone. Take Care would be a lot of people's number one, but yeah, this album's up there for me. It's definitely a top 3 Drake album to me.
Okay. All right. So B
Classic too. Let me
classic
not get
already jumping out there saying it.
no
Classic.
skippable songs on here.
And
Several skippable songs.
this album is gonna be 10 years old later this year, and so I think it's a good time to go back and review it 10 years later. On the song Tuscan Leather, the starting song, the intro, he says, let's see who'll be around a decade from now or whatever, or say so
And it's him still at number 1. Let's go, Drizzy. We there, baby.
Still him.
So B, what you think of Drake? Or think of this album at least?
I didn't hate this album, but I don't like this album either.
All right. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with B. I would have a hard time calling this classic personally.
It's definitely not a classic. No, that's nonsense. Sorry. Look, man, I was a grown man when this came out, so I'm glad you was happy when you was in high school and you heard this the first time. But I was a grown man when this came out, so I don't have those fond memories. I was like 27 years old or something when this album came out. So I'm not sitting up here freaking out about this. But there's good songs on here for sure. But then there's a bunch of them that I'm good on.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's jump right into it. Let's talk about the album. First off, let's talk about Tuscan Leather. This song is great. This is a classic song.
Great intro.
Yep. Amazing intro.
Amazing intro. And Drake does this a lot. Sometimes, I know most recently, that Champagne Poetry, is a song that I love. But he'll do that with his first song, make it a real rap song to really set the, I guess
set the tone.
Tone, yeah. So
that's not setting the tone.
Exactly.
It is. It's the vibes.
No. That's not the vibe. Because the vibe about to switch up to girly stuff, which is standard Drake.
Exactly.
But the rapidy rap even has it's not his. It's a very calm rapidy rap. Like the whole album is pretty calm. He doesn't. None of these songs are like his most hype songs on it. So Tuscan Leather comes on, it's like, all right, yeah, he was killing that. That was a good vibe. He was riding the beat like this. Is what I'm finna get the whole album, and that's what he did.
But no, you
I
don't
don't
get
think
that the
so.
whole
No,
album.
that's not true.
Not even
That's
close.
not true. Because starting
Get
on the
this
bottom
hard.
don't sound like nothing like this. We
Yeah.
that's not true.
We gonna get to it. Go
We-
ahead. Tuscan
No,
Leather. So we all agree. Great song.
amazing song,
Great
but
song.
but he starts this off. I feel like it's like, hey, listen, I'm a rapper. Like reminded everybody, I'm a rapper, but
Mhm.
it's not. You know, it's not. It's not just rap. This is not like a rap album. You know, so I think it's funny that he always does that. You know, it's like he's looking for the credit or the credibility, like in that first song. But we got to talk about first. We got to talk about 40, his producer, who produced this song.
Shout out to 40.
There's 3 different beats on this song. All 3 of them are great.
Mhm.
40 is his constant in-house producer. So I wanted to stop and pause before we go further ahead. What do y'all think of him as a producer? Because Drake raps on dope beats. That's part of what makes him as big as he is. He always raps on dope beats. Whether you like them or not, you can't deny the beats. And then 40 is a large part of that. So what do y'all think
40
of
got the sauce.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I mean, as far as rapper duo, 40 is locked in with Drake. They always got good songs together, so that's never a worry.
So I asked because like where would he be on a producer ranking, type thing? Because he only produces for Drake, basically. I
About
don't,
to say super
he don't make
low.
stuff. He don't make stuff for other
I
people.
can't give you credit for working with only one artist, even though it's amazing, but that's super low to me.
I mean, that's hard.
I-
That's true because I mean, all the other greats have albums and songs with a lot of different people.
Mm.
Yeah. And even if 40 don't make the beat, he produces it as far as he makes it like fit Drake. Like Boy Wonder, he makes a lot of Drake beats, but it's always 40 co-producer on all those songs as well. So he helps with everyone who brings a beat to Drake. So he is very instrumental in Drake's career, but at the same time, it'll be different if you work with somebody else. So I can't give you that much credit.
So you feel like producers have to work with multiple rappers in order to be.
If you're chasing that, yeah, if that's what you want to chase,
If you want to
but-
be the best, yeah. I mean, you heard
Yeah.
Hit Boy talk about it where he said he was in every lane. He's doing all the different stuff.
Exactly.
So that's kind of that is kind of true. I would like to hear 40 with some different artists. I mean, what does he sound like going with different artists? Is he crafting the same level of hits for those artists? Are those artists going to still do as well and be as successful? Because that'd be interesting to see somebody else not take Drake formula because you really can't take that, I don't think, but somebody else try to do it, kind of try to do something different, but it's along the lines and be successful, or would they just fail?
Yeah, that would be interesting to hear. It would be interesting to just do an album with somebody else. I feel like, I mean, I don't know. That doesn't seem like a likely thing to happen. Seems like they are, committed to just, working with Drake.
Good for them. Good for them.
All right. Well, so all 3 beats on there, dope, and this song is dope. So what do you think of? So then we got to talk about what do you think of Drake's rapping ability? Because he's barring up this song. What do you guys think? Is he a good rapper or what?
For sure.
Good rapper. Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, I mean that's never really been in question, right? I think my issue is why I'm not a huge Drake fan is just really the subject matter, and his delivery, I guess, on certain songs, things like that. But that's his approach, that's his choice, that's whatever. But as far as skills wise, he got skills.
All right, cool. So then we can move on to the next song then. Furthest thing. So it goes from a rap song to this is a singing song.
Singing song. Yep. I just been drinking on the low. Hey, smoking on the low. You know what I'm saying?
Mobbing on the low.
Just been chilling. Yeah.
Furthest thing from perfect.
Furthest thing from perfect. Like everyone I know. Everybody trying to be perfect on Instagram, but even furthest from that.
Yeah, you not feeling that, B?
No.
Come on, man.
What about the beat switches and the raps on the end? What
I do, and I like that part.
Yeah.
All right, I like
so,
this
there's
song.
not much I can say about it. It's not a song that I love. Not a bad song. Not like a skip this, but not something I'm gonna sit up here and tell you is super great.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so then I like the song. Started from the bottom. I hate though. This is a terrible song.
No, I like Sorry About It.
I
What?
hated it when it first
Yeah.
came out because it was everywhere,
What?
of course. But now listening, I mean,
The
I
rapping
listen
on this
to it maybe
basic, but
once a
it's a
year.
good song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
The rapping
hyped,
is
too.
is beyond basic. The rapping is terrible, annoyingly like slow. And we talk about like some of the Jay-Z flows that he did on some of his pop records, like Annie records and stuff like that. This is just as bad.
Yeah, but this beat's way
Mhm.
better. This ain't Annie. This ain't Annie. I'm sorry. I like this song. I mean, I don't.
I'm
Yeah,
shocked.
I
I'm
love
shocked
Sorry
that
for
you
the
like
Bottom.
this song because if there's something to hate about this album,
No,
it's right here.
this ain't the song. No.
This
We about to get to the songs I hate right now. Like, own it.
No. We not moving on, man. Starting from the bottom. This dude never started from the bottom of nothing.
I mean, that's
How
true.
did
He
he
was
not
on
start from the
Degrassi.
bottom?
He was on Degrassi before he
What does that
started
have to
rapping.
do with the rap game?
Because
Just
he's
like
already
you
making
said.
money.
Okay, but what does that mean? He started from the bottom of the rap game and he came to the top.
That's
You just said last week when we
that's
talked
not
about
how it works. He got signed with Cash Money with
Yeah, man.
with
You was
Lil
on songs
Wayne
with
from
Wayne
the
at
jump.
the
He
height.
was not.
When Wayne was the-
He never
was the
started from the
hottest
bottom of
dude out.
nothing.
I don't agree. That started from the bottom. Just Currency signed with Young Money too from the beginning. And it didn't go
He
good.
was on No Limit too, I think.
Not the
wasn't
same.
It didn't go well. Not Lil Flip signed to Young Money. Tyga
Not
was
the,
signed
none
to
of
Young
these
Money
things are the
at one
same.
point. Gunna or Gutta signed to Young
Drake
Money.
was already. There was a bidding war just to get him to sign, so he was already
Yeah.
big at that time when
He
So
was
Far Gone
fire.
came on. He was already famous. People already knew him from his show. All right, there was
Not
never a
already
time when
famous.
he started from the bottom.
Did
He
you
did
know him
not-
from Degrassi when you first heard Drake?
I don't watch Degrassi. Look at me.
Exactly.
I watch Degrassi.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know either. I still
I didn't
never
watch
seen an
it, but
episode.
I didn't care
But
about
other people do. Other people, all
Plenty of
the-
people didn't know.
He ain't talking to them.
I'm sure plenty of the
He ain't
girl
talking to them,
fans
though.
that he has watch Degrassi.
I honestly didn't think anyone would watch Degrassi, but they kept getting new seasons, so I guess people were watching it. But I've never
You
heard
was watching
anyone in life talk about it.
You got a
Never heard
Degrassi poster
anyone
with
talk
Drake
You
on
never
it
heard?
in a
Okay,
wheelchair.
you in high school, like you said, you never heard any of your friends talk about it.
Degrassi, no,
Cap.
dog.
Yeah,
I think
you lying,
Degrassi
bro.
came on MTV, right? At
I don't
night.
know what it came on.
Why you asking us?
Oh,
You
no,
know.
no.
You know what channel
Ain't
it came
nobody,
from.
I've never heard
man. You
anyone
know.
discuss this Degrassi before, dog.
all right. It's okay. You fronting for the internet, man.
Hey, he
It's
turned
okay.
Degrassi up. Actually, they probably got viewers after he became a rapper.
Maybe it probably did. All right then. All right. So then go ahead. Next song then. I hate that song.
Wu-Tang Forever.
Trash song.
That's a bad song.
Machine Gun rap for all my niggas in the trap.
No,
Yeah, I
It's
love
bad.
it.
it's a bad song. And
Really bad.
The name is misleading to me, but
For sure,
Because it's super bad.
yeah,
It's a chick song.
Yeah.
it is.
It's so frustrating.
It is.
I remember when I
It's
first
a
heard
va-
this and being like, what the? I thought about that Wu-Tang features. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah,
Drake
no,
might
me
give
too.
you some respect from me. But nah, I'm
No,
good.
yeah. The first time I saw it, I was like, "Oh, he about to kill this track. Somebody's about to be on this." And I was like, "Wait,"
Yeah.
because then back then, like that's when I was still illegally downloading albums. So sometimes I have the titles wrong. I was like,
Allegedly,
"Nah, that
man.
ain't the name of this song." I didn't think that was the right song. But hey,
Yeah, the Haters
that's what
Ball
he
does not
named it.
condone illegal downloads,
Yeah,
guys.
no,
No, I don't.
Never,
said
never
back then.
participate
Get
in
your
any
music
criminal
legally.
activity.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
10 years ago.
That I don't know what the
Statute
statute of
of limitations
limitations is.
Nah, it's got to be up.
Nah, these record companies might come after you, dog.
Yeah,
They're looking for you. What closet
Yeah.
is he in? Where is he at?
What closet is he in America? That's funny, but I like this song. Like I said, I like all the girly songs, so it don't matter to me.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Own
Is
It.
Drake fans like the songs, and I can't
Yeah.
do it. It's bad to me. Own It,
Yeah.
I hate.
I hate it.
There's another girly song. Yeah,
And it's like to me it's like part two of the same song. It's like the same like
yeah.
hook, from the song
Yeah.
before. So yeah, I don't like either one of them.
It's yours. It's always gonna be yours. Hey, it's always gonna be yours. All right, worst behavior. Motherfucking there,
And
nobody
that's
rapped
all
on
the
this one.
lyrics right there. No, that's all the lyrics.
Yeah.
Hold up. This song got 3 lines total in this whole song. He just repeats the same thing over and over again. You can't. Why are people letting Drake get away with this? This is not acceptable.
Nah, but look, man, the people that's loving it is not you. You know, it's not the youths of the world. And so of course,
But the song is literally, people never loved us. Worst behavior. And then people never loved
No,
us.
dog.
Worst behavior. That's it. That's the
Look
whole
through the
song.
lyrics right now.
It's the same
Nah,
line
dog.
repeated. Until he gets
Nah.
to the end, he starts rapping at the very end.
He raps in the middle and at the end.
He says
it's not
worst
good.
behavior for a
But
long time, dog.
he does. But
The
that
beat
repetitive
changes
stuff. See,
and
this
he
is
starts
why
rapping.
This is why Drake is so smart, man. That's why he's so successful, man. Because the repetitive stuff is what get you popping on the radio and with women and with different people, man. It might not be what you want to hear, but it's successful. I don't want to hear it either. That's why I will say this is a skip the show.
I like the beat.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna front. It was catchy when I was listening to it, but then I was like, when is the first gonna kick in? Because he said this 10 times already.
See, yeah, this is where so this album is a very singy song Drake album. This is an album I put on in the car when I want to sing every word and blah blah. Drake rap album, we can do that one next week. If you're reading this too late, there's a lot more rapidy rap on it. But this is definitely this is my favorite Drake album or top 3 for me because it got a mixture of both.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, he
got
had a
some of
good
each
mix
on there.
of rapping on there, yeah.
But I'm also skipping From Time.
No, I like From Time. No,
Yeah.
you tripping.
I
Man.
like this song.
Yeah, I like this song a lot.
I like Janae.
I like your name.
I like it too.
But see, you don't like R&B though.
Huh?
You
Yeah,
just
that's
don't
what
like
I'm
R&B.
I like good R&B.
This is a good R&B song, man.
This is a
Come
good
on.
song.
Say so.
It's not a pop. This is not even. They don't even sound poppy. It's just an R&B song.
Hey, cool, man.
Yep.
If you say so.
Passive aggressive when you texting, I feel a distance. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Great song, man.
All right.
Cool, man. Cool, man.
So then, if you didn't like
All right.
that one, then you must not like "Hold On, We're Going Home."
Nope.
Super poppy. I
That
got
one's
my
poppy, yeah.
eyes on you.
Yeah.
Everything that I see. That's a great song.
And that's my issue is I forgot which song it is on here, but he says like only one selling rap albums like they pop albums or something like that.
It's not all
Yeah.
rap.
And it's not. And these are very pop songs. It's not even just R&B, or it's not just like he's singing. Because there's other people like we talked about Fonte or CeeLo or or different rappers who've sung before, right? But these songs, he's not just singing; he's singing pop music. These are not like he's singing a ballad or singing an R&B song or even like a Lauryn Hill type album. When he starts, some of these songs are straight up pop records, and that is the thing. That's what is selling his record. When we talk about the songs on here that are the singles, it's "Hold On, We're Going Home." It's "Started from the Bottom." What's other ones? What are the other hits from this album?
I don't know.
Hold on, we're going to I think I can't tell if "Come Through" was big or if that was just me remembering.
I don't know. Yeah,
I
was
like
Pound
it.
Cake
I thought "Come Through" and "All
No,
Me" was
Pound
big.
Cake wasn't. All Me was big for sure. I remember.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so that's my point. My point is just that he sells records. A lot of it is due to the pop music he's making. He's making pop music, and I just feel like he doesn't sit in one lane. Like on this album, there are R&B songs, there are rap songs, and there are pop songs, and it's like
this album made me think of why I don't like Drake.
Yeah.
And I think it's because I was married when Drake started, when Drake was big. And I just don't care about none of this. Half the songs about how you get with a girl, break up with a girl, you see the girl, you text the girl, you and the girl do something, then you don't like the girl. It's like, you can miss me with all that, man.
But wait, but when okay, there's still other rappers that rap about that. Like we talk about, we were talking about Little Brother. They rap about just getting girls, and I
Well,
mean,
but the little brother that you love is later, and I don't love that little brother. So what do you mean?
okay.
What do you mean? I mean, you have to give me the example. Like the early little brother songs, I
Yeah.
wasn't married,
Okay, you weren't married when. Okay, so
and the
all right.
songs that they rap about, and when Fonte talks about it, like on Charity Starts at Home, where he talks about being married and things like
Mhm.
that, I can relate to all of that.
Okay, all right.
But when you hear some of the stuff like this Drake stuff is not that. It's never about like some kind of
No,
committed
no,
relationship.
no,
It's
no.
always like, "Ooh, I wish you'd
It's
text
about
me
getting
at 2
girls.
a.m., girl."
I'm
And it's
just
like
talking about the
this type of stuff.
listening. It
"Ooh, I
was
love you so much, but I don't
yeah,
really like."
yeah,
it's
She
it's
for the
like,
yeah.
streets, dog. Come on, now.
Yeah. I was just trying to think of another example of rappers that you like that just talk about getting girls and like the listening. That's the majority of it. That's all. That's all I was saying.
I'm not
But
anti the concept, the subject matter. It's the way that he discusses it, and in the modern time when I don't know anything about this type of dating, this type of
You ain't never fell in love with a stripper, dog. Come on, now.
that's yeah.
I mean, I
That's
wouldn't
super
describe
low.
it that way. Maybe more of an infatuation.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, he be loving them. He be putting them on too.
that's crazy. All right.
Yeah, it's not
So
something that I'm doing out here.
what about Connect?
No,
I love it.
no, man.
Eyes
No,
closed,
man.
just swinging. Don't assume because I don't respect assumptions, girl.
Yeah, see what I'm
Uh,
saying? I'm good. I'm
no,
good with
don't
that.
like that song. Don't like that song. What about the language?
Come on now. Don't none of y'all respect assumptions, and now y'all don't like that song. The language.
I like the language more.
I like this song.
I liked
I like
it
the
more
language.
too.
Yeah.
This is the one that Baby's on, right?
Don't you just like
What do you
talk
mean,
for a couple
baby?
minutes?
Yeah, like at the very end. I'm for
Uh,
sure. I could be
I
wrong.
always tone.
But,
Any song
or,
with baby on it, I kind of tune that part out. I don't
yeah,
all
he
really
right.
talks
remember
deep.
that
He talks
part.
deep. He talks
Yeah.
deep.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Yeah, I like that song. And then
305 to my city. I like that one.
I get it. I get it.
I don't like that
The
one.
hustle don't ever go
See, I
unnoticed,
like that
baby.
one.
I'm with you. I'm
But that's
with it.
about hustling, about about
Mm,
strippers, you know. But I
get
can
it. We
understand that.
get
I'm
it.
cool with that. I like that one.
All right.
Too much.
Too
I
much.
like Too Much a lot. I like this one a lot. This is my
Sanford killed
favorite
this song
songs.
too.
Yes, Sanford
Yeah.
kills this song.
Yeah.
And this is one of the things I wanted to bring up. I like the songs where Drake has a singer singing and then he's just rapping, like Too Much or From Time. I like those
Yeah.
way more. And if he did that more, I would be all about it. But I don't really like his singing voice. He's not a good singer.
I don't think he's a good singer either.
It's passable singing to me. I'm not gonna put him in my top 5 singing list, but he gets the job done.
But yeah,
Fair enough.
the Too Much, the beat, and Sanford and everything about it, I like the song a lot.
Yep.
Yeah,
Cool with it.
great song.
And then we get to Pound Cake. Pound
Love this
Cake,
song.
another
Cake.
dope beat.
The beat is so good. So good.
Cake.
Jay-Z's verse is
500
trash though.
It's not. I don't know what's up with it. I don't like it. I can't say I love it. I think it's a okay verse.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
he's He's doing his best to try to take the plane down and take the song down.
It's not that bad, man.
This is definitely not that bad. No. Honestly,
I didn't understand
I like
why he
when,
chose the flow he chose on that beat.
I don't either. I don't understand how you get on the track and let Drake body you, man. That's crazy.
I like
What
when
you could
they
do.
do that though. Honestly, I like when he tries to get on somebody else's song and kind of do it like they do, and it's
gets
never the
bodied.
best verse, but
Every time he does it.
yeah.
It's like, don't do that. I don't know why he does that. But hey, man, whatever. What can I say? That's New York,
Yeah.
man. Where y'all New Yorkers at, man?
That's what New York sound
no,
like.
man.
That's
No,
what New
man.
York
Y'all...
sound like. Go get
We
by.
gotta start naming our episodes, dog. This
I've been naming them. Yeah, you see? I've been naming them.
The last episode was
This is what New York
hilarious.
sound like.
Talking about trying not to fall asleep on 50 or whatever was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you really was asleep when we were talking about 50.
definitely falling asleep.
It was
Definitely
so
drank
funny.
the chamomile tea before the podcast started. Knocked out for the freaking combo. Had the nighttime Theraflu in my system. Was ready to go to sleep right then and there.
All right, yeah. So let's
Come through.
move on. Come through.
Come
I hate
through.
this song.
Skip.
I like it.
Yeah, of course.
This
All Me Good.
I like All Me.
Amazing.
I like
All Me.
2
Great
Chains
song.
on it. 2 Chains. You know, this is his type of song.
Yeah, man. So, what you giving this
I
album?
like everybody's voice on this.
What you giving this album? Dumb It Down,
Everybody's
because
verse on
we
this
know you giving
song.
this like a classic or whatever. Potting was the same.
Yeah.
I mean, out of the song, let me count the songs that I like on it. I like Tuscan Leather, Furthest Thing.
It's a 5.
It's definitely not no 5. Come on now, dog.
There's a lot of skips on here, man. There's a lot of skips on here, man.
Ain't no.
I don't know
It's
what
a
to
whole
say.
bunch of
I'm gonna
skips.
give it.
Like half
I'm gonna
the
give it a
For sure, more than
That's
half the album.
6. I'm gonna give
Lloyd
it a.
Banks' album was better than this. Y'all
Which
are
one?
You're
tripping.
right. No, you're right. No,
Who
that's
album?
crazy. That's
The one
crazy.
you just
That
you
Lloyd
just said
Banks
Lloyd
album is
Banks
not
was a
better than this.
6.
This
Or
is
No,
seven.
it's not. You're right. So that's good, because this is what happens when you review albums. The only songs you remember is the best ones.
That's
And
true.
Lloyd Banks
Yep.
don't have no best one or
That's
few
true.
best ones. So would I rather hear the 4 Drake songs on here that I like? Yes.
Yes.
But as an album, it's 4 out of what, 17? How many songs are on
Great
this?
album, though. Let me see.
15?
Enough for it to
15 songs.
Yep.
15 songs and
15 songs. Hour and 7 minutes.
This is what happened when we went back to those old Jay-Z albums. It was like, I like 4 songs on it, 5 songs on it. So we giving them 7s, basically. Across the board, even though there's a bunch of skips. I think this album has a ton of skip songs. I don't know what the right way to approach it is, because I don't think that makes it a good album. I don't think that makes it better than a mediocre album.
I think this is so I would give this album a 7. And I think you're right. You hit the I would give that Lloyd Banks, really honestly, should get like a 5. But
That's what I gave it.
they like more of that, you know, listen to that music more, might stand out more to them. So my thing is, I think this is the part of where when we start ranking artists, I think now in today's age, especially because we're not putting in CDs over and over again, I think when we rate artists, it really is how many songs can you put on my playlist. That's really how you should be rated. And Drake, even though I might not love this whole album, he has a lot of songs that I could take from here and put on my playlist. You know, I would put more than
not a lot. 4.
I put more than 4, but yeah. But regardless,
you put 5. Don't act like it's a lot more.
I 6. I put 6. Let's see. Tuscan Leather, Furthest Thing, From Time, Too Much,
The sample song,
All Me,
Yep.
Pound Cake. That's like 6 I just named. So
Okay.
So yeah. So regardless, but and that's, you could do that with multiple of his albums. So by the time I went through his whole discography, I could have a playlist of Drake and be like, oh man, he's dope. You know, even though I wouldn't want to listen to any of his albums all the way through. And I think that's really that's the modern way we should really rank artists. You know,
well, we'll make sure to do that from now on, then, man. So this is a 5 for me. How many songs do I need to have to make it more than a 5? How many songs I got to put on my playlist?
I don't know. It's a classic.
We got to figure this out.
I'm
If an
giving
album
it.
is 10 songs, a great album, let's say a great album can have 7 songs. If I put all 7 on my playlist, is that a 10? I mean, it is for Daytona, but that's about it. I can't think of no other albums like that.
I'm gonna say that's not really a 10.
Yeah,
Because
it's
that
not
could
10.
be
You got
other
songs, you got
factors
albums
into it,
with
but-
20 dope songs. I mean,
I'm not putting all 20 on my playlist. What album got 20 dope
Never.
songs? I'm
late registration.
I'm not putting all them songs on my playlist. I'm putting like 15 maybe of them, but I don't know if I'm putting all 20.
Okay, so we need help from people in the comments, or really, because like I really am interested in how other people rate the music. Like I said, this album's got songs that we all love, you know, and it's got songs for other people too. It's got songs for the women that they love, and
For
stuff
sure.
like that. So, you know, I don't know how to, how to be like, oh, I can't say this album's mid. I can't say it's mid
No,
because
it's not. You're right, and so your rating is also going to be different than my own. Like, well, we shouldn't be doing the same exact thing. So I do try to think about, like, I'm not taking into account that he's not going for what I would say I want to hear, basically, or whatever.
Mhm.
So these are the songs
Yeah.
on here. I don't want to hit them songs, but somebody wanted to hit them songs. Those songs were successful. So does that? I mean, like I said, so but when you're on my podcast, what I'm supposed to say that I like this album because a bunch of girls liked it 10 years ago. I don't like this album. I mean, if you
Yeah,
told
no.
me, oh, do you think Nothing Was the Same was the best album of 2013, or where would you rank it in the albums of 2013? It would be not in my top 10.
Yeah.
But do I like those songs we just talked about? The ones that I said I did like, I do like those. And re-listening to them, I was like, oh, okay, I forgot I love that Tuscan Leather song. I don't know why I don't listen to that one. So
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like just a song with Drake on it makes me automatically think of a certain type of sound. I think of the pop sound, and and that's the thing. Listen to the album. Sometimes I get whiplash. Like it goes from a pop song to a dope hip hop song, and it's just happening
I'm
all
trying to
around.
think of the last Drake song I listened to a lot that I really liked. Must have been on like More Life or something. I mean, it's just been a minute, man.
Yeah.
So I
Hey,
don't really.
2013 was a good year. You gave me an idea. We might have to go through 2013 since it's been 10 years and talk about some of them albums. There's some great albums in 2013.
I haven't looked at the list, man.
I'll have to look at the list.
I'm sure there are because I always have a bunch. I love didn't Albert Einstein come out 2013? Oh, that's one of them. I love that album. Love that album.
Yeah, it did.
I'm not seeing. Pusha T, My Name Is My Name.
I like that album a lot.
Run the
I like
Jewels'
that
first album.
I
Born
don't
Center,
love
J.
RTJ1
Cole.
as much as
Their
two.
first album is not their best album though. No Poison, No Paradise by Black Milk, Born Sinner. I mean, yeah, there's some
Acid
dope.
Rap if
There's
y'all
some
like
dope albums.
Chance.
Yeah, there's some dope
Not my
albums.
guy, but
Oh, I wanted to bring this up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what makes Drake okay? Because some of these, so Bryson, you love these Drake songs. Do you like Childish Gambino?
I do like Childish Gambino.
Oh, okay, all right. I was interested in what you were gonna say because I feel
His voice
like
is annoying.
okay, you don't like his voice. That makes sense.
His voice. I always thought his voice was really annoying.
Yeah, he does have a pretty annoying voice sometimes.
I was just wondering
And
because I feel
sometimes
like
he
he did the
raps
same
matter of
thing.
factly.
I feel like he did
Well-
a lot of the same stuff as Drake, meaning that he's a lot of pop songs and he's like mixing it up in the entire thing. He's rapping and then pop songs and then that's why I was asking. I wonder if you were.
He dropped a
fan.
great album that year too because of the internet came out that year, and I like that album.
Right?
Yeah, I remember that being.
Marcy Buku came out that year.
That's an
You know what I'm
album.
saying? They had a lot of stuff
That's
that
an
came out
album
in
right
2013 that I didn't.
But Rock don't miss though.
I
so
love
of course, I'm biased.
that Juicy J album too. Stay Trippy. Oh man, that was going crazy.
Big Crit dropped. Can't remember the time. There's a lot of this albums that came out this year. I would probably say Born Center would be my favorite though, personally.
Yeah, but that was J. Cole's best probably to me though.
Oh, and don't forget
That's
Magna
my
Carta and the
favorite
Holy
album,
Grail
too.
came out.
Oh,
Exactly.
Classic.
Classic.
Art rap.
This what New York sound like.
Yep, exactly. This what New York sound like.
All right, man. What we got next on the doc? Let's talk about. Since we talked about the who's best in 2013, let's talk about who is the best rapper of the 2010s. All right, because
How you gonna measure that?
well, I wonder what we think because and I would love to know what you guys think in the comments because there's always the conversation between of course J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick, and then also Freddie Gibbs. So
From 10 to 20?
from 2010 to 2019, I guess that's the 10 years, right? What
I'm thinking Gibson for sure.
Of course
I'm
you
about
are.
to say you're gonna say
We know you're gonna
Gibbs, yeah.
Gibbs. We know you're gonna say
Gibbs
Gibbs.
or Rock Marcy. Probably Marcy. Actually.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna
You say
take
Marcy? I'm gonna put a poll. I would
yeah,
put
put
To
a
me,
poll
they
up.
got the best
That'd be great.
catalog in that time frame.
Gibbs has the best. Okay, but this is okay. Back to what we were talking about with albums. Gibbs might have the best albums that I want to listen to all the way straight through, but he doesn't have all of the best songs that I want to put on my playlist.
My playlist is Gibbs and Marcy, so and Westside. I mean, that is my playlist.
Because I put Cole and Crit over Gibbs if I had to choose. Cole,
I'd much rather
Crit,
listen to
then Gibbs.
I'd probably listen to any song on Pinata over any song from J. Cole.
We've had this J. Cole Gibbs debate many times. You just listen.
No, I just don't think he has no high. He has no high. I mean, he has to come up with that.
You mean the song high?
Yeah. He don't have a thuggin'. He need a thuggin'.
J. Cole got plenty of dope songs.
He don't have no thuggin'.
All right.
He ain't got no thuggin', man. You gotta give a mad dog. Get him a thuggin'.
And Gibbs has no role models, no neighbors.
Why would he want that? Why would he want that?
Those songs are dope. What do you mean?
Leave those outside. That's not thuggin'.
No, come on, dog. Stop.
Stop.
That ain't
thuggin'. So, have you heard thuggin' lately?
I've heard thuggin'. Yes. Yes.
Yo, play that on repeat every day. Come on, man.
All right, so that's it for B. What you got, Bryson? What you think? Who do you think is the best from the 2010s?
You go with Drizzy.
J. Cole. That's my favorite. Nah, J. Cole's my favorite artist all time. So
I don't know what's wrong with
I'm
my
gonna
eye.
go with him.
Your favorite artist all time is J. Cole.
So let's rank them. Let's rank the top 5 in the 2010s. So each one of us rank them top 5 in 2010s, and then we want you guys to let us know in the comments and in the poll. I'm gonna post the poll today. So what y'all let's see. I'm a rank them. I'll start first. I'm gonna have J. Cole number 1, Big Crit number 2, and then I'm gonna have this is just the people that came out in the 2010s. I'm not not anyone else. So then I'm gonna have man, I don't know if I want to have, I guess, Gibbs for sure, Gibbs, and then Kendrick, and then Drake is the route I would go. Those are the top 5.
Okay, I got Marcy for sure. Maybe my number 1. But hold on, I got it. Oh no, this is easy.
Marcy came out in the 2010s.
Rock Marcy came out in 2010. His first album, Markberg, came out then.
Okay.
And Markberg is a classic. Yeah. You got Reloaded.
Yeah.
I don't know why I always think he's older than that.
He is older than that. He was rolling around with Busta and them, but he wasn't dropping projects and stuff.
That's right. Okay.
But I love Rock Marcy catalog. So I mean, he dropped like 3 albums in 2018. Dominated 2018, I thought. Oh man, I mean, yeah, I'm a huge Rock Marcy fan, so I'm gonna have to go with Rock Marcy. Maybe as my favorite, but Gibbs is right there for me. I love Gibbs. Pinata, Bandana both came out in that time. Those are probably my 2 favorite albums of the time frame.
And Alfredo came out in 2019. That would still be in the 2010s.
No, that was 2020, huh?
Oh, was it 2020?
Yeah, it had to be. We were locked down when Alfredo came out. I remember. Let's see. Who else? Who else you putting in there, man? Westside. Westside Gunn. Westside Gunn got about 3 classics in that time frame.
Okay, he's not a good rapper, but yeah, okay, all right.
Westside got the best shit, man. Okay, he is the fly guy for a reason. All right, he's not one of these other rappers, man. But who else though? I'm trying to think who else came out though during that time frame. I gotta be. I'm missing some people, man. I know it for sure.
I mean, a lot of people came out. We both did a bunch of names.
Yeah, but I didn't. Do I count Kanye from 10 to 20?
No. People who came out. People who came out.
Oh, they had
their first albums.
Yeah. Like their first albums. Was in the 2010s.
Okay. Would I put Dang, would Mac
But
Miller make my top 5?
Mac Miller is a good call out. But
that is a good call out.
yeah, that's a good one. I like that. I feel like Mac grew though in that time frame. I didn't love him in the beginning of that time
Can I
frame.
Sure.
can I put Pusha T in there as a solo artist?
Nah,
Nah, I think that's cheating. That's cheating, man. Yeah, that's cheating.
yeah, I don't know, man. Because I'm about to say I do the same thing with Black Thought. You can try to do the same thing with Black Thought,
Yeah.
but nah, man. I'm gonna have to go with I mean, I feel like there's more artists though that I'm like missing somebody.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
They'll let us know in the comments.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So
y'all gotta
Bryson,
let us know, man. We're gonna have to revisit this
My
one.
my list is J. Cole, Drake.
Drake number 2.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Gibbs 3. I'm putting Kendrick at 5. I don't know who to put 4.
Wait, you just put a Kendrick at 5 for just
Yeah, because towards the end he sloped off. That's what I'm saying. So the first
But you don't
two
even
have
know
been
who you got
consistent
for
for
number
me.
4. But you just know that somebody's
Yeah,
better than
I know
Kendrick.
it's gonna be somebody stronger. 3, I said Gibbs. Yeah, Gibbs still going strong, so Kendrick can't be in front of them. But
What about J-Rock?
No,
ooh, I do
nah.
like J Rock.
No, Schoolboy is the one. Schoolboy is the one.
But then his first
J
album come out
Rock or
before
the
that.
Schoolboy. I don't think so.
It don't matter. I would put Schoolboy. I would kick Kendrick out of my list and put Schoolboy in.
Okay, I mean, look, I'm cool with that because I love Schoolboy's first 3. I didn't like that last one. The one with the Travis Scott song when it tries.
no.
I ain't like that one that much.
Yeah.
Who else? I mean, I'm saying I feel like there's more people, man. What about Vince Staples?
Schoolboy, yeah, 2011 setbacks.
What about Vince Staples?
Vince Staples is another good call.
Oh, I like
man.
Vince Staples too.
Vince is dope. Yeah.
Put J
I love
Rock
Danny
for
Brown.
J Rock.
Benny
like
got one of my favorite albums in that time frame with Tana Talk 3. What about Joey Badass?
That's another good one. That's another great
Not
one.
a fan of his at all.
Oh, I'm
I like
fan.
his albums. What about Young Thug?
No.
All right, come on, Dad.
You like Young Thug?
No, come on, man. Come
All
on.
right, well, Future gotta be
can't...
number 1 in. Future gotta be up there.
Okay, so Bryce, you put Future in your list. Y'all can't
Future
come up with
on my
5
number
people.
5.
Y'all can't come up with 5 names.
Future my 5th, man.
I said J Rock is my
I ain't
4.
listening to okay, J Rock, you number 4. Okay, all right. You like J Rock more than Kendrick? I'm lying. I mean to say
I'm picking a lot of people over Kendrick.
All right, yeah, good.
Logic over Kendrick, he said.
Oh, Logic over Kendrick.
Who said
All
that?
right.
Who said that?
That's crazy.
Oh, you said a lot of people? I thought you said
a lot
Logic
of people.
over Kendrick.
No, I'm not putting Logic.
Oh, okay.
No, man. Logic.
I was like,
fighting,
dog,
man.
you wild.
I do like Logic first 2 albums, but they're not better than Kendrick albums. Not better than 80 and Good Kid.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that's a good conversation. I really want to put up a poll now, but there's gonna be 2 big names. Not every name, so many people. I was gonna put.
I was like, yo, there's no way I can rank these right now, man. Off top, like you just gave me like a
I'm about to
top
say, take
quiz.
the top 3 from everybody and put it on a poll.
All right, so the top 3.
My favorite 3 are Gibbs, Marcy, Westside.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's 3 unique. You have me and you both share J. Cole.
And Gibbs.
Yeah, I got Gibbs in my top 3 too. So yeah. I will put the names in the text, but you can get them up there.
For sure. All right, for sure. Y'all sleeping on Crit. We gonna have to review some Crit albums. Y'all sleeping on Crit, man.
We're not sleeping on Crit. We don't like Crit as much as you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you've been a Crit fan for a long time. Dog.
Hey, man. Yeah, Crit, Third Coast representative. Come on now. So let's move on, man. Let's move on. Y'all were talking about. You asked about Pusha T. Jim Jones was also talking about Pusha T, right? And he didn't like that Pusha T was on that top 50 list, And is been saying even going on interviews. People been asking him about it. He asked people at the Breakfast Club could they even name 5 songs from Pusha T. He was shocked when they said they could. So
yeah, I thought that was crazy. I was like, I can name a bunch of Pusha T songs. I was like, wow, he really like is serious. I thought he was just doing this stuff because he was like a big Drake fan or something, or because Drake gave him a look. He was like, just giving him love, dissing Push in that regard. But I don't really understand. I was shocked that he thought that people couldn't name 5 Push songs. It's like,
I don't even
was in the clips.
Think Drake would say that.
Yeah, I mean, even just like Daytona alone, you know. If you could name
maybe he wasn't.
wasn't
around when Daytona came out. Maybe he was busy filming reality shows. I don't know. I mean, it was a pretty
Daytona,
big deal. I
classic.
thought in the hip hop circles.
I don't think Daytona is a classic. By the way,
It is.
I don't think so. But
It definitely is.
It is album of the year to me that year, but I think Nip won it that year.
I gotta look at what came out that year.
I don't know what came out that year, but I'm gonna say no. Just off the
that was 18.
2019, I think.
Oh, 19. He might have it. 19. I don't know. I gotta look at the list. But I definitely like Daytona a lot. I mean, I don't understand the push hate. I don't really get it. I don't really get where this is coming from with Jim Jones. Did somebody say Push was way better than him? Did he take offense?
It is 18.
Like, I don't understand why.
I think he just was complaining about the list in general. And just use Push as like
as an example,
like
but why is
how
that
is this dude on there? Like I'm, like how is this guy on there? Like I'm not on there.
Why was that the target? Why did he choose him? This dude had.
I think it was just random. I think he just picked him out of a hat. Yeah, well,
I don't think it was that random.
Clearly, Jim Jones don't respect his music or don't think about him like that.
Not at all.
I'm surprised by it because they had. I mean, grinding is a
dude wrote the McDonald's jingle, bro. Like,
right?
Like, what are we talking about, man? Like, he's a big artist, so it's surprising to hear like him not be credited, or diminished by especially an older dude like a Jim Jones.
Yeah, no, I mean, because Jim Jones. I mean, to say. Of all people to be and for all people, Jim Jones ain't a good rapper, and he don't have great music.
I think
he's gotten better now.
Good rapper.
I think he's gotten better now.
No, he's not. He's not on Push level, but I think he has some good songs.
Yeah, y'all pushing it. I don't know.
Sound of New York, boy.
That is a sound of New York. That's true. That's a sound of New York. That's how New York sound like. That's true.
But he was just a hype man in his crew, so that's what I'm saying. It's interesting for him, of all people.
Capo, man. He wasn't a hype man.
But he wasn't the best rapper. He wasn't better than
I thought Freaky Zeke was the hype man.
Freaky Zeke was the hype man.
Yeah.
He was just like the 3rd or 4th string. That's all.
All right, so then let's get down to his question: is Push a top 50 rapper?
Of course.
Of course. Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah. It's not even close. It's not even a question.
Not even a question. I mean, there's a lot of rappers, man. There's a lot of rappers.
I don't think it's a question, man.
I don't know.
He has great solo work and great group work.
Yes.
I think they have multiple classics as a group. I think he has at least one classic single. He has the stuff with Kanye. So he's on songs like Mercy and stuff. I mean, these songs are big time songs, man. He's on what you call him, that album that everybody loves, but I think is overrated. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah.
I don't understand I don't think you could diminish Push. You might say he's like around 30 or 40, which would be fair. If you have him in that type of range, I'm not going to be angry about it. But
there's a lot of rappers, man. There's a lot of rappers out there. I'm not saying I don't know.
I agree with you, but who got the catalog wise and stuff he put up? Look what he put up, man. I mean, you turn on the TV right now. We have the mix. I'm like, that's him. Like,
that's true.
Yo, this dude made a beat.
He did the Arby's one too.
Yeah, he did the Arby's one.
Arby's trash though, so I might dock him.
Well, no, Arby's is great. What?
Arby's made a comeback.
You mean the way catchphrase or?
The restaurant itself that
they got their food.
Their food is way better than it used to be, man. I don't know if you've been there the last 5 years. They got way better.
No, I haven't.
You gotta check. You check out an Arby's, you gonna change your life, man. I'm telling you, they got great curly fries, and it depends.
They got
on
a brisket sandwich that's pretty decent for a drive-through, man.
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone. I've heard one other person in life say they like Arby's. That's it. Nobody really fuck with Arby's that I
I'm
know.
telling you, I didn't either until Push made me go get to the Arby's.
Shout out to Push.
That's
I
top
I was like,
50
they got the
right
meats.
there.
All right, let me
That's
try some
it.
meats that
No,
they
that
got.
is top 50 worth
That's
it.
it. Top 50.
If I go to
Nobody
Arby's-
else, no other rapper is putting people on the fast food drive-through. No, none of them.
No, they got not a bunch of them are. See, they riding push weight. They all got their own Happy Meals and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
All
that
right.
adult Happy Meal commercial I saw with Cardi B was like, I was like, this is so trash. So, but hey, man, they get bagged. Props to them.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
shout out to McDonald's for that too. They going crazy with that merch. People be buying McDonald's merch. Whoever would have thought that back in the day?
Well,
Yeah.
what you mean? Some people always had McDonald's merch, man.
That's true. Happy
Remember
Meals
when my cousins
always
used to
have
go all the
that.
time? They had all the merch.
Yeah.
They used to have clothes, outfits, all kinds of McDonald's
I-
stuff, man.
I ain't never seen no McDonald's merch, especially when that Travis Scott one came out, dog. Niggas
I know
waiting
you
out
was
the
lined
door
up for that one.
McDonald's one.
You got trampled for that one.
You got one of those purple thing costumes, right?
Yeah, Ronald.
Uh,
Grimace, yeah,
the
Grimace.
Grimace. Yeah.
You know you're the Grimace for Halloween, bro.
McDonald's is cold, dog. I still love
McDonald's is the
McDonald's
worst fast food
Nah,
place.
you-
You
yeah,
tripping if
McDonald's
you
is
think McDonald's
not-
is good.
Now that I'm getting
not
older,
good.
You
it's
think
not hitting the
McDonald's is
same.
better than Arby's?
oh,
He ain't been to
100%.
Arby's. He
I
don't
You
know.
haven't
haven't
been
been
to
to
Arby's.
Arby's. Yeah, you
The
tripping.
been
last
to
time I
Arby's.
tasted anything from Arby's was in high school. Dad stopped by Arby's on the way home. I was like, "Don't ever do this again, please." Just
That was a
I
long
can't remember
time
the last
ago.
time I went to Arby's.
yeah.
I mean, before the new stuff when they had like I think I went there because I saw the commercial. They had a brisket sandwich, and I was driving down the street one day. We was on a road trip,
Mhm.
and it was like,
Yeah.
all right, let's try this Arby's, and it was way better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, the first time I had it
Impossible, dog.
was when I was with you on a road trip. I was like, oh man, I didn't know Arby's was a place to go. Right? So
It's not.
it
Now
wasn't.
they hooked me up for during Lent. They had a good fish sandwich. I was like, okay, Arby's better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Y'all about to get me to try Arby's, dog. Come on, man.
Bruh, that's it.
They got
Next-
Whataburger by you, man. I don't know. I'll be hitting that Whataburger, man.
Bro, that's content
I'm
right there,
right
man.
across
You
the
could do
street
your
from me,
own
really.
little mukbang, Arby's
Mukbang, yeah.
bro.
The ASMR when you eat the
You
Arby's.
gonna blow up with all your mukbang of Arby's right there, dog.
All right, I'm gonna try Arby's this week. Y'all talking? We gonna
Make
see.
sure you record it for the pod.
I'm gonna be so mad if this is not fire too.
Okay, now what
I
you
don't
saying
know
is
what
be
you're
the
gonna
greatest
get.
sandwich of your life? Yeah, I mean, what you gonna order?
Not fire, but I need it to be like, okay, I'll spend my money here again.
Bro, the
I
fries
think
That's
you'll
alone,
feel like that. I
the
think you'll
fries
feel like
alone are top 3 restaurant fries.
Curly fries ain't getting me. Just the
They got
fries alone
mozzarella
ain't getting me
sticks.
to come to y'all establishment.
that. Okay, what you
Okay,
like?
mozzarella sticks.
They got
Mozzarella sticks
mozzarella
might get me
soup.
to come to y'all.
The nuggets is good. They got mozzarella
Yeah.
sticks. The brisket
got-
sandwich is the only thing
okay.
that's what I get. Brisket sandwich.
They got the little sandwiches, the $1 sandwiches that you can get at happy
Yeah.
hour, and you could try.
Oh, I never had those.
You know, little
Happy hour.
you
I didn't know that.
I don't. The thing I'm not gonna get from Arby's is something I can make at home, and that's what I got the last time. Dad got like these roast beef sandwiches. I'm like,
No.
They just-
No.
they
I
just
don't
put
get the
some
roast beef.
cheese and
Don't
roast
get the roast
beef
beef.
on the
That was
roast.
their thing
Like,
back in the
that's
day. Was
nothing.
straight up regular roast beef, like unseasoned, like
Yeah.
roast beef. Yeah, don't
That's
get
what
that.
I'm saying. That was
Okay,
terrible.
They had the horseradish sauce you put on there. They still had that, but don't get that. Get
Yeah, no,
get the
yeah.
brisket sandwich. They got like a smokehouse brisket sandwich. It's good.
All right, I'm getting it this week.
All right.
All right.
Stay
All right.
tuned
They
for
go
the
to
pod
Arby's
next
ad.
week.
They ain't pay us, but we hooked them up. Get all
So
these views from our podcast, which is blowing up on the
That
so
internet.
yeah, man. Yeah, sponsor us, Arby's. Sponsor us, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and
Pushing top 50 now. gotta
push it, yeah, top 10 on the fast food chain.
Oh,
What
for sure.
so Push, I think the biggest complaint people will have with them is that all he does is rap about coke, right?
I like it.
And you know, I only bring that up because I'm gonna transition into us talking about Snowfall.
Hey,
Whoa.
got to
This
talk
guy's
about this,
getting
man.
good. This
Yeah, man.
guy's
Damn,
getting
you're a
good.
straight professional, man. Like and
Yeah.
sub. You're not
Dude.
getting this anywhere else.
Like it's
And so man, Snowfall finale, season finale, series finale. I'm sorry, it's
Yeah.
over.
Spoiler alert for all of you. If you, I don't know why you
Yeah.
clicked on this video, but
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, if you watching the pod, if you watching the whole thing,
Okay, yeah.
right here, we talking about Snowfall. So skip forward, skip ahead. You want to, and then let's jump right into it, man. Well, first off, let's talk about the events of the finale, or the episode before the finale.
Ooh,
I'm about to say we got to start before that.
Yeah, the episode before the finale, because everything got crazy right there. So, y'all want to start with the mom? Or
Nah, we got to talk about how this season started, man. This season,
all the way from the beginning.
Your boy. Well, we got to talk about it because
Let's do
Franklin
it.
was trying to get his money, man. Because at the end of the season, he lost all his money or whatever last season, right?
70 million.
So this whole season, he was basically like trying to get it back, blah blah blah. So it's interesting to see. Like you knew this season would not end well for him. I always figured he was gonna get killed by the CIA or put in jail.
I thought that it was one of those.
There was only two options the whole show.
That's what I thought.
What they did,
I thought he was gonna go out like a gangster, man. I thought he was gonna die.
I thought that was one option. I thought the other
That's a good option too.
Or go to Trump and then frame him or something, or use him as the fall guy for some kind of big. I thought that was what's gonna happen.
I thought he'd be in prison as a fall guy.
Yeah, I thought he would catch like 110-year charge or something on a bunch of cocaine, like set up by Teddy. But so the way the show went with it was a surprise, and also not a surprise. Like, so it was very well done to me.
Yeah.
So we can get into the more recent events of it and stuff like that, but I did want to just bring it back to that because really from the second season, I was like, okay, so he's gonna get killed or thrown in jail at some point. Like that's the end of the show. So when his mom, when it came down to it, and he thought he was gonna get I don't know if you want to talk about the part with getting burnt up.
All right, yeah. So let's start with the same. So we can start from when he captures Teddy and the Russian. Let's start from there. First off, y'all, what did y'all think of the whole scene with the torture and stuff like that?
Shout out to Oso, man. Your boy Oso came through.
Oso was cool, yeah.
Saved him. He was about to die. Turned the whole thing around on Teddy did not see that coming, man.
At all.
He thought he had that dude for sure. It was over for him. And then all of a sudden,
and he almost did. Oso was late, but
But all of a sudden, it was over for Teddy. Like it went back and forth. Like it was quick. I was wondering how he was gonna get out of that one.
Oso's a real one, man. Oso's the man, man.
Oso's my favorite character on the show.
Yeah, well,
my favorite was what's his name? No, the uncle, man.
Jerome?
Okay. Jerome.
Yeah,
Jerome is awesome. Yeah, Jerome is awesome.
He was awesome, man.
Yeah, I was sad when he died. I was super sad when he died.
But I knew it was coming, dog.
Yeah,
I was like,
I knew it was coming.
You gotta get out.
The second he said he was gonna go out, and then he had to go save the girl, you knew he was gonna die. That was writing was on the wall.
I was hoping she would die. Honestly, I was like, come on, man. Anybody but Rome, dog.
I thought he was gonna get there and she was gonna be dead. And he was gonna shoot up a bunch of people, but he saved her.
Yeah.
So
yeah, man. I'm sad.
But I don't know, man. I think the show got worse because the first two seasons of that show were amazing to me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I definitely think the show fell off a little bit, and then this season, of course, they had to rush it to finish it. I feel like, but the whole torturing thing, like, I don't know. I just feel like this whole season wasn't Franklin. Maybe that's obviously it's because his money got stolen, but it was a whole bunch of things that combined into one thing to screw Franklin over because he wouldn't have worried about the money had, like, none of this would have happened had Louie not gone to Teddy to get her own product on the side. He wouldn't have had to deal with all of this stuff in the first place.
He still was worried about the money. He was still worried about the money.
And the reason why she left was because of things that he was doing. So.
I don't know about that either.
I hate that.
Yeah, but he kind of was. He got bossy and he got cocky.
Yeah,
she should have showed loyalty.
He was bossy from the beginning, man. Hold on, he's bossy on the first season.
It's always been
he's bossy since the beginning.
But they started getting money. Kevin, they were blind.
No, but even when they were getting money in the beginning, when Kevin was tripping and everything like that, he was bossy. He was yelling at all of them. Then he was yelling at Jerome and everyone.
But they was cool. They were trying to getting their money. They still didn't have no money then. Once they had money, then they wanted to switch it up. Look, that's not. Look, I agree. They wrong for that. And Jerome was just following his woman. He shouldn't have been following his woman. But he
That's
tried to tell her,
always,
multiple times where it was gonna go.
but that's always a downfall of every good thing. Somebody not being happy being second in command. Like, I don't understand why. What's so bad about being second? You still making millions. You running it the way I want you to run it, but what's the problem with that? It's been working. I don't understand the need to switch it up. That's what makes me so angry.
Yeah, I
Like we
don't
could
get
have
that.
all got out of this
Especially
soon.
amongst family, I would think.
Yeah, I don't get that
Yeah.
about Louis. Yeah, I don't get that at all. I never understood that but that's going back in the past. So we want to get stuck on the whole show. Let's stick to the last 2 episodes.
Okay, so Franklin torturing somebody.
Yeah,
That's different because he had a hard time pulling trigger to kill people. Really, he usually had other people handle that.
Nah, he
Nah,
started
nah.
killing people.
he started killing people, and on this season he
2
was killing
seasons ago.
people. Like,
No,
Oh,
on
yeah.
this season he started going crazy,
yeah,
and
Last season,
that
he was
led up
going
to the
crazy.
last episode.
right.
But I don't know. I never felt like from the beginning of the first 2 seasons, the way they made Franklin the smart guy who thought about everything and always had a solution. I
Mhm.
didn't think that he would come to this. That's why I was so taken aback by this season. But
I
But
mean,
that's
he
the-
really
Having a
didn't
box-
have too many chess moves, and I guess that's the
Right.
thing. What happened is once the
Yeah, that's how
stuff
they
was
come.
taken. I mean, he was great at playing chess, but the chess moves, the board was limited.
Right.
Yeah,
And it seemed like he succeeded. I thought that when he did the torture and he said he gave him the code, I thought that was gonna be fake or something. So
me too.
so it did. The show still was surprising. I don't want to say the show fell off. I do think the season before didn't get to this point kind of fast enough. Like they were almost dragging.
Oh, the
like they
last
kinda-
season was trash. Last season was
like
trash.
they knew where they wanted to get to, but they didn't know what to do in the meantime or something. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
because the ending, I thought this last season, especially the last few episodes, were very well done.
Mhm.
So I disagree with that, but I think that maybe that's why the last season was not good, was because they knew they were going to go here, but they didn't have the middle. They just had the ABC and XYZ. They
Yeah.
didn't have some of
Yeah.
the middle parts
But
to make that season really compelling.
but we getting on all these tangents. I want to talk about the ending. All right. So
Okay.
first off, let's start with
Why's your mom there?
Yeah,
That's a
your
good
mom.
point.
Yeah, what, they go to the drop off.
What is she here for?
Before that, when the mom was talking to Franklin about what they were gonna do with Teddy, and Franklin was like, "I don't care about Alton. I don't give a crap." And then he still takes
Yeah.
her with them to the drop. What?
I just
That's a terrible idea. Why?
she
is
should have
taking
never
his
been
mom?
at the warehouse to me.
Well, look,
Oh,
man,
should've
come
never
on,
been at
man.
the
You don't
warehouse.
think your mom is gonna snake you, though, Doug? Come on. I mean, like, come on. Would you ever in a million years expect that?
The mom was from
No,
the
she
beginning.
was talking to the CIA.
Was talking to the
Yeah.
Russians and from the beginning
The
without
Russians, yeah.
him knowing. He said,
From the
and she
beginning.
said that her job, her goal, since she came back, was to
Was to take down Teddy.
take down Teddy.
Right, and she could have did that after he made the transfer. So you never would expect your mama to
Exactly.
mess you up when you're about to get $30-something million. You never would expect that.
God.
You see, she's
If she would have
Oh,
snapped, she would have
okay.
shot him in the warehouse. That's the thing is, I don't understand why we already at this point, and now you're gonna do it. You couldn't even wait till he finished saying the code.
Yeah,
She-
like right
It was
there.
it was because she asked the dude what prison Alton's at, and he looked at her. He gave her the stupidest look too. I would have shot him too,
Yeah.
man. He looked at her like trash and
Yeah.
said,
She
was
like,
stupid. She
"Are
was
you-
stupid.
you like,
Alton on the bottom of the ocean, Doug. Like, what are you talking
I'm
about,
just
man?
saying.
What are you talking
I was
about,
trying
man?
to say whatever. I was getting tortured. What do you mean?
Yeah, he gave her the dumbest look. Like, what you bought that crap? Like, man,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
couldn't
that's
believe
what
that
I'm
she. I was shocked that she might have bought that. I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I didn't understand what she thought she was going to do anyway. Like she thought she was going to get Teddy to take him out of jail if he was in jail. It didn't really
Yeah,
make
what
no
was
sense.
she gonna do?
she was just gonna go
visit
find him. She was just gonna find him. Yeah, she just wanted to know where
Hey,
he was
Alton,
at.
sorry you're in
Dude in
jail,
Gitmo, bro. You
but-
can't visit people in Gitmo. If he wasn't in jail, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's sitting in Guantanamo, dog. They tortured
Nah,
this
they
dude and
got
stuff.
time of those.
Like, what are you talking about, man? What do you mean they had Guantanamo then?
He said Puerto Rican jail
Puerto
or something like that.
It don't matter.
No.
Wherever he at, he
Bruh,
can't be
a
touched.
CIA dude not
Like-
putting you in a regular jail, man. You in a black site somewhere. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Look, man,
Like, what
I
are
don't
we
know.
talking
That's
about?
why
I
it
never-
wasn't
I never
believable. It
understood
wasn't believable from the jump, but she believed it. That's why she went along, and when she asked him, and he said it, she snapped.
No, what
Can you
about when
snap
Franklin
in
went to see
15
it in the jail,
seconds?
man? Yeah, I don't. What about when Franklin went to see it in the jail, man? When he was
So
talking to her,
this is the point. So
he
because
started cursing at her and stuff.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
but this is the point.
No, she
Why do you
deserved
think?
it though.
Because Sissy, okay, because Leon, when he went to go see Leon about the money, he said, if you don't understand why she did that, then like he had to honor her actions. So he made it. He believed that she did it for a bigger reason than just.
Don't give a shit. I want to kill Leon right
That was
there
stupid.
too.
That was stupid.
Leon, you play.
You're not killing Leon, man.
Nah,
Leon
man, you
is
shouldn't
the
have killed
you got
most
this money or
loyal
not?
dude. Yeah, come on, no, man, you tripping. That's
Nah,
too
you
far.
would you wouldn't kill Leon, but that was I didn't understand that either.
That
But
was
Leon
dumb.
was
Yeah.
on that silly stuff too. I mean,
Nah,
but see, the thing with Leon was he had money. His
yeah.
money didn't get stolen.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
he wasn't willing to go with Franklin where Franklin was going.
But this is the thing. Franklin had money. Hold on, man. This is the thing we got to talk about. Franklin had money. He just didn't have 70 million. But he, at the end, after they had lost everything, they had 800,000 in the bank. That your girl left him.
Girl
with,
took,
right?
yeah.
Oh, girl took. So
Well,
they
she
had
probably
money
did.
from the jump, right? And that's after he had already borrowed 500,000 from Leon, and they had been making payments on that expensive place downtown. They had money since Teddy took their money. They had some sort of money, and they could have sold
He
the
sold all
property
his properties and got out of it. Yeah.
and could have got out of there.
Yeah,
So
he
this
could've,
was
yes.
not about him being broke. It was never about him being broke. It was about him being obsessed
He
with
wanted his stuff
power.
back. No, I get
Yeah.
it. I get it.
So
That's very understandable.
that's not understandable,
this-
man. Nah, he should have just he should have.
Right, dude had killed like a bunch of people. He killed his
Yeah.
friend all because
He
of
did
that
kill
money,
my
man.
best
I'm
friend.
not. I
a
want my
couple of
money, man.
friends. A couple of friends.
That's
yeah.
what I'm
For the
saying. You gotta take your money, man.
I can't get my 70 million. Nah, you've been through too much to leave with so little. I get
Yeah.
where you're at. I'm
I get where you
burning the
was at,
world
too.
down too at that point.
Nah, man. See, that's the thing. That's the issue with this the show. I mean, I feel like that's the issue with that's what the show is about. The obsession with I've been through too much to take a L. That's a lame way to think. Nobody
No.
is too big to fail. You gotta know when to fold.
Nah. People go through this every day. It's
Bryce, you play poker.
very relatable.
You play poker.
Yes.
This is that I'm in too deep now. I gotta keep betting. I'm gonna come back up.
Yes,
That
is a real thing.
yeah.
Once you invest so much of say you have 100 chips, if I put in 80 chips, I'm never folding. No matter what happens, I'm never folding. I already put in 80% of my stack. Like what?
So you
Yeah,
got
but that's
lose the
not what
rest?
the issue was. They kept doubling down, basically, putting more
Right.
and more, and taking out loans to put more, and doing this to put more. So it's a little different than that, but
Going
I mean,
into
I
more
understand.
debt to
Yes, but say he cashes out, he got 1.5, 2 million, something like that, right?
yeah.
After everything, he sells all his properties. 2 million, that's not
$2 million, you can
enough.
go
I
raise
gotta
your
get a
child
job.
with your girl.
They could have went to Ghana like Leon was doing and lived it up.
I agree with that part. I don't know why he never wanted to leave. I would have left as soon as I had the 70 million in the first place.
But
Like,
did you ever think that did he really love that chick, man? I ain't like her, man.
I didn't like her either.
she was
but
a
I
snake.
do think he.
I mean, well, okay,
I don't
so
know if she
hold
was
on.
a
Now we
snake.
gotta say, is she a snake?
I don't know. She was
The
a
dude
snake.
put his hands around her neck. All right. At that point,
Yeah, at that point,
she's
Franklin
right
was lost.
to leave.
No, that's true.
She's
That's
right
true.
to leave.
That's true.
Franklin was lost at that point. He was willing to do anything at that
But
But she
point.
wrote.
so-
That's why I didn't understand why she was riding with him when the dude was clearly going down the deep end.
But that's what I'm saying. How
And she
was
did
it-
snake. No,
He's away from being back.
no. Hold on.
For-
She put the stuff around. He was wrong to put his hand on her, but she
Yeah.
did some snaky stuff before that. She called the.
oh,
she,
yeah.
she made deals with.
Yeah.
No.
She was asking who
You're
would
right.
sell. She was trying to find a buyer.
Yeah, we don't do that
but-
though.
Yeah,
But
we ain't
what's
doing
wrong
that.
with
Yeah,
that?
you're right. Yeah,
I'm looking
that's
for
how
a
we
way
hit.
out. We looking for a way out.
You ain't hit
We
me
lost
up.
that
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
That
Now you got a
70
dude coming
million
to my house
is
talking
gone.
about-
That 70 million is gone. We need
No,
to find a
no, it ain't.
buyer.
Not
Well-
yet, it ain't.
This is my thing. What is Franklin's obsession with the downtown property? Because he sold everything else, right? Remember, he says even when he's talking to her,
Mhm.
I sold all our other properties in South Central, but he would not let that go of the downtown property.
Mhm.
Instead, she was saying, "I'm looking for a buyer for the downtown property," and wanted to keep the
And she
South
wanted to
Central
keep
stuff.
the
Mhm.
So
yeah.
what's the difference? I don't understand because he did. I don't understand why
Yeah,
the.
I don't know.
the 70 million is a lot because I probably would take my lumps and just go home. Like I'm not going to jail. They're not looking for me no more. The CIA just want the Russian, and I'm off the
KGB,
chain.
dude, yeah.
No, I'm chilling after that. You ain't got to worry about me doing nothing else. But I guess that wasn't good enough for him. But I don't know, dog. I understand where he's coming from. 70 million is a lot of money. That's
What
generational
you thought
wealth.
about the
That's
ending,
not.
man? What you thought
I
I,
think
about how
it's
he
dumb.
ended?
I don't like that. I don't.
oh,
I don't.
I
Franklin
thought
gonna
it
be a
was.
drinker.
Oh, I thought it was a great ending. I
Mhm.
thought it was depressing. I don't
Mhm.
want. Yeah, of course, I didn't want none of it. I mean, I was depressed. It left me.
Rather,
It left me messed up after watching it. I was like, dang, but it was well written in the fact that he
Mhm.
ends the way his, in the same, alcoholic like his father was. He's, but he said when he says that I'm free, there's no chains on me. I mean, I thought
yeah,
that was crazy. I was like, uh, blown
it's a
away.
bad freedom.
It is a bad freedom, but it is
But that is a freedom.
freedom.
It is a freedom for sure,
Is
but
he's
I
more
don't
free
never
than he
want that
was
type
when
of
he was
freedom.
chasing the money. You know what I mean? He wasn't free when he was chasing the money. So
He could have been if he would have just went
no,
to.
not a
If he would have
single
took
point
his
in the
one
entire
year.
show was he free. Not a single point in the
Oh,
entire show was he free. They were always stressing about something.
yeah, that's a fact.
They
But
might have
Leon
been
got the
rich.
best ending.
that's
Leon had the best ending for sure. Leon was the smart one the whole
no.
time.
Oso had the best ending.
Oh
Oso
yeah,
had the
you're
best
right.
ending.
Well, also still wasn't with
Oso
his
got him.
family. Was
Yeah, also was low key
Eh,
like still not even giving his
eh.
girl or whatever.
yeah.
Leon gonna die. He's still in the projects. What you mean?
What do you
No,
mean?
Oh no,
Leon
Leon
he.
moved
helped
to
the
No,
Ghana.
he was
He
coming
was
back. You're
rich.
right. He
he
was.
came back. He came back to help the projects. That's
Yeah.
You're right. You're
Leon.
right.
That's
He
what I'm
had
saying.
cribs in both places and stuff. Like
Yeah,
Leon
you're
was
right.
like
You're
doing it.
right. I forgot that he came back. I don't know. Yeah, I guess Leon did have the best ending, but it wasn't looking good for him either. I didn't know why they came back from Africa. I didn't like that. They should have
I
stayed
didn't
where they
To
understand
was.
why he tried to
help,
take over the hood again. I didn't
to help
understand
the
that.
I
He
didn't
was
people.
like that.
successful, but I didn't understand why.
Because they
People,
didn't
take
have the
care of
street light.
yourself.
They didn't have no kid. The kids couldn't play outside. Man, he cares about the people. I mean, I don't understand.
Ain't
Why is
no
that
way
not?
I'm coming back.
You care
That's
about
That's
the
what I'm
like
people
saying.
by selling drugs, by running the drug
Yeah.
game in the
he
neighborhood.
wanted to. No, that's what he said. He wanted to stop it, but he said that the only way for them to help is for them to take over. Otherwise, somebody worse is going to come up. Remember when he first took the thing, the OGs came to him and were like,
Mhm.
they were like, "Are you
Yeah.
going to lead or what?" Because there's
Yeah,
other people that'll take the spot,
yeah,
and
Yeah.
he took it because he was like, "If I don't do it, somebody else might come and do a worse job."
yeah.
They might. So that's what he was
I don't
about.
agree. I don't agree with that.
I,
But
I
Yeah, I mean,
he
he
agree.
should
did.
have left with his
I
wife, man.
agree. He was.
All the
Yeah.
people that
I don't
Should
know.
like
have.
his wife was on crack out there, man. Like all these dudes that she was, doing whatever with
Yeah,
for
Yeah.
like $5.
Talking crazy to
yeah,
you, looking crazy
Yeah,
at
like
ain't
yo,
no
just get out
way,
of there,
dog.
man. Take your money and
We
go
man.
out
back
of
to
here.
Ghana,
Hey
dog.
man, Leon is a noble dude, man. Noble.
He
That's
is, he
noble.
is.
He should have. I mean, I agree
Yeah.
with you. He could take his money and go. Take his money and go. I would have done the
I
same,
would have left.
but I respect his. And that's what Sissy says to him. Like I love what you're doing. I hate the way you're doing it. That's
Yeah.
what she meant. Like I hate that
Anybody
you.
that was on Sissy's side is somebody I'm not rocking with.
Yeah,
She was the worst character throughout the whole show. She messed
she
everything.
was
Oh,
consistently annoying.
Well, she was consistently annoying at times, but I don't disagree with her. Well, I disagree with her shooting him before he gave the code. But she didn't want Franklin to have the money. She didn't want him to. She did that on purpose.
I don't understand. Like, what did she think would happen after? You
She was
see
riding
how
with Franklin all
far.
that time too.
But Franklin was over the. He went way beyond at that point. And what he was, I mean, even look afterwards, like he's cursing his mom out on the phone.
He could have
Okay, at
killed
that
her
point,
after she killed Teddy. He should have
yeah,
picked up the gun and killed her. Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
no, see
I don't know
that's
about that, but At that point,
man.
You
you surprised
nah.
that your son went off deep end when you eliminated everything that he sold his soul for, basically. Like that didn't make any sense to me. I
So
thought that
how y'all feel about? Because I thought the hardest thing to watch was him going to the prison and her not talking to him. That was crazy.
nah, I wasn't.
Nah,
I mean, look,
I
I'm not.
don't care.
I was angry.
She said, "I'm never gonna see you again after this point."
Yeah,
She said that.
Yeah, but they saw
Uh,
each other. They did see each other
they did.
multiple
I mean,
times.
but she didn't speak to him.
She
She
wouldn't
acted
speak
like he
to
didn't
him.
exist.
So yeah, what
Yeah,
y'all think of that? What y'all think of that?
like I
they
said,
should have killed her.
yeah, he could have put the hit on her in jail, though.
Yeah, come on, dog. Ain't no way.
Man,
At
that's
this
wild,
point,
man. That's
you're not
wild,
thinking about
man.
me as a son if you just stop me 15 seconds.
Yeah,
Like, it's not like we had to do any. We got there finally. After
Yeah,
all of these things, I found this dude's dad. I killed him cold blooded, burned the house down, all of that. And I did all of these links, did all of this all season, and we get there and you kill him? You could have told me that from the beginning
yeah.
that you was gonna mess it up.
yeah.
Ain't no
But like I
way.
said, she did it on purpose. She
That's the
talked to
ultimate
Leon. Her and
betrayal.
Leon were on the same page with it.
Nah. That's why Leon a hoe for that. I don't like that. Ain't
I don't
no
like that
way,
either.
dog.
I don't listen. I don't like it. I don't like it. But what would he have done with the money? He would have still been chasing after this
He'd be like a politician.
downtown property.
He would already built it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had enough money at that point to
He'd have been a
sustain it.
politician, man.
The CIA would never gonna let him get away with that, man.
What you mean? Let him get
I
away with
think
it?
they would.
They
Once
never
he
were
gave
gonna
him the
let him get
KGB, they
it.
didn't.
If he got the money, it don't matter. If he had money, they were not gonna let him. They were not gonna just let him roll with it. After a CIA agent died, CIA agent died. He got his money illegally, and they were not gonna let him. They were not gonna let him go. He said that they were still listening to him, right? But
Yeah,
because he was a nobody, a drunk alcoholic nobody, they could let him go.
I thought it was because he was
yeah,
crazy.
Exactly.
I didn't know if I bought that. Like that
yeah.
was happening.
Oh, you don't think that he was actually being watched? Of
I
course,
don't
I
know
think.
if it was really being watched.
I think he's really being watched.
He's
Yeah,
an
I
come
don't
on.
alcoholic.
know. Yeah,
I don't
He
think
was
he's
sitting in the
crazy. I
house.
don't think anything he said in the house in that last scene is false. I thought everything he said was true.
yeah.
I
I think
didn't
so
read it
too.
as
Actually,
all truthful.
I've read it as all truthful. I took it.
But then why would he claim freedom? Because that's not freedom.
That is freedom. Like I say, he not chasing.
What is freedom by the CIA watching you at all times, even though you're
That's
above?
after he said they stopped. They
said they
stopped calling
stopped-
after that. They stopped listening in after that. After he said, "I'll tell," they stopped listening after that.
They tell what?
He tell
Maybe I'm
everything. He said.
Or
He
they
said,
would just shoot you, dude. They would just shoot you to tie up the loose end. That's why I never really bought. That's why I didn't really buy that. If they were really
man,
listening in,
it wasn't worth.
I
It
feel
but
wasn't
they
like
worth
didn't
they
it.
kill
just shot you real
Sissy,
fast.
and she was saying it at trial.
Yeah, they ain't kill her.
And she
but
was saying
nobody
it on the
believes her.
stand.
She killed the white man in cold blood.
If you kill her, then you make a martyr of her, and then it
Nobody
makes her
bought her
story
story.
credible.
But,
No,
but if you kill Franklin,
she's
he's just a
killed,
drunk
it's a-
bum on the street, and you could die anytime.
Maybe.
I mean, look,
Maybe.
they killed Huey,
Maybe that's.
and they said he was a drug because you said, "Oh, look, drug deal gone wrong." Sorry. So look, I mean, like, why would that be different?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. Hey, what did y'all think Franklin was walking Leon to that whole time? Did you think it was the corner store?
I
When he was
mean,
like, "Take a walk with me," and Leon kept asking him, "Where are we going? Where are we going?"
Oh yeah,
Like he
yeah,
asked that at least 2 or 3 times during that whole walk,
yeah.
and Franklin never answered him. I was like, "Man, is Franklin about to set Leon up?" And I was like,
Nah.
"Oh, they're just going to the
No,
corner
I just
store."
thought Franklin was just walking and talking and just trying to like kind of keep that going.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought
It's like that's like his only friend or whatever.
I thought he was about to set Leon up, dog. I was like, "Dang, this dude crazy." Because at that point, once you become a drunk, you willing to do anything. I don't know.
Nah, he was
You know?
willing to do. See, that's what I'm saying. He was willing to do everything before when he was still chasing the money. Afterwards, when he's just an alcoholic, he's good. He don't
He
care.
has nothing to fight for like that.
He not exactly. So he don't care if he lose the house. He don't care. Whatever. It's all whatever to him.
Yeah.
You know. And before that though, he was gonna do anything and everything to get the money. That's why he says that I'm free. There's no chains on me. He's got nothing chaining him. I think
But
that
why he keep the house? Why he ain't let Leon just buy the house for him?
because he
It wasn't
okay.
even
That
that he
change?
owned the house; it was just taxes. Like, dude, just pay your taxes.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
what. Yeah, just pay the
and that's what
taxes.
Leon said.
Leon
I'll
could have
pay
paid
him.
it.
And Franklin said, "Nah, it's all right." And just
Leon would have
kept
gave him
walking
a
away from
job
him.
too. Leon would have gave him a job.
Yeah,
He don't want to do it. He don't
that's
care.
what I'm saying. That's so unbelievable for me that Franklin hit rock bottom like that. After
It's not
he was
unbelievable.
at the bottom and he built his way up. Dude was just selling dime bags of weed. Now he kingpin of LA, and now
But he
he
don't want
nothing
to build
again.
himself up again no more. That's the thing. That's what he was fighting for the whole time to earn back what or to get back what he earned, quote unquote. But once he lost it all, he doesn't want to go through that whole thing to earn it back. That's kind of he gave up on all that. So I don't know, man.
Franklin went outside, dog.
It is
I
sad.
don't like
No,
that.
it is sad for sure.
It's a tragic story. I think it's more tragic than if he had died. More tragic than if he was in jail.
Yes.
They really wrote it in the saddest way possible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But those outcomes would have been predictable. That's why I was like, surprised by this one.
yeah, for sure. Any other?
Where you
So
ranking it, man? Where you ranking it?
the show?
That's what I was
Is it
about
one
to
of your
ask.
Is it one of your best
Yeah.
shows?
Yeah, it's
I
got to
don't
go
think
down
so.
as it's got to go down as I think a top 10
Like,
for these
I
type
don't know.
of like crime shows type of thing.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, I don't think it's better than like. I mean, I don't think it's better than The Wire but I mean, it's not
I
far
don't
away.
know.
It's not far
I
away.
feel like if I rewatch it, I won't like it as much knowing how it ends.
Okay, but you can say that about anything. You can say that about
I mean, I know
anything.
I
how
don't
Breaking
think
Bad
so.
is. It's still pretty
I
fun.
think Breaking Bad is good. Yeah, through and through. I like the ending on that show. I like the way Breaking Bad ended.
Breaking Bad is
So you would rather
probably
if
the best
Franklin
show.
died on this, then you would be happier? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
of course I'd be
100%.
happier if he died.
That's
If he went out
predictable.
like
You
a
said that's
G, I
predictable.
would have been more happy
Yeah,
for him. Yeah, I mean, he went out
exactly. He
bad.
went out sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm
This nigga
saying?
about to be on
No,
the
you know what
corner
I'm saying?
begging people for money, $5 to go get a 40 out the gas station. Like, that's sad, dog. This man has 70 M's.
yeah,
And now he begging for
stank.
$5.
Yeah,
Yeah. Teeth falling out, look terrible. Ain't no way, dog.
Man
And
said he's
he's
free,
still in the
man.
same hood.
Man said
You
he's
know
free.
everybody. Nah,
he
you
was
know
free,
everybody
free
in the
to
hood
take a
like
shit in the alleyway.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
freedom.
A
That's
house
freedom,
got
Nah,
man.
taken
dog.
from him. He ain't even got that no more. Yeah, that's nasty business,
Free.
dog.
House free. He free.
Hey, were y'all happy that they tied up the Peaches loose end, or you didn't really care?
Yeah, I was happy that they tied that up. And
Yeah,
I
I
thought that
kind of
whole
honestly
scene,
forgot about it.
I had
me
forgotten
too.
about it, but that whole scene was, I knew there was going to be no money
The
in that
drilling
shit.
and stuff. Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah,
was
no, of course not. I
Yep.
thought he was gonna let Jorge get away with the money, dog. I was like, that's dirty.
I was like, oh no, that's cool. I thought that was good. If he let the man take
Yeah,
the money, but he shot him in the back. That was lame. That
Yeah,
was
that
the
was
worst
that's
lame.
thing.
lame. Exactly. You
Yeah,
don't even
super
want
bad.
the money.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
So,
terrible. I didn't like that. See, that's an uncharacteristic killing. I ain't like that.
but that shows how dark he got. That was his. I think
yeah,
that's
he was
the
spiraling. He was spiraling.
yeah. And so
There was no, yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
how he get away with all those murders. That's my thing is, you know.
Back in the day, I guess so, right? Yeah,
No,
that's
it's not no back
insane.
in the day nothing. That's crazy. So all right, let's any other thoughts on this show on Snowfall? Well, y'all didn't rank it. Where would you put it? Is it not a top 10 show for y'all?
Top 10. I mean, do I like it better than Narcos Mexico? Yeah. I don't know. I got to look at some other shows, but I thought it was pretty good, man. I'm happy I watched it. I really liked it. Is it better than Power? Yeah. The original Power ended so trash.
Mm.
I know, but we
Um,
gotta see. That's kind of like with my artist things. I'm just gonna take the best seasons. Like Snowfall 1 through 3 seasons were amazing.
Hmm.
Can't take nothing from them. But Power season 1 was pretty freaking good too.
yeah, but
That was
Power was
hard.
always
I like the
less
way they came.
realistic and more
Right.
crazy. But
Right.
then Power gave you the porn aspect, so it's like, do you want to see
Yeah.
these celebrities naked? Because there you go, 3 times the episode. If you like that Hispanic chick or the chick from 3LW, it was Naked a
Yeah.
lot. They gave you some Naked Lala. You know what I'm saying? Did you like that? That make you like that show more? I don't know.
That's funny.
I don't know.
My thing is, to me, with Snowfall, the character. I mean, it's a character driven show. I mean, and watching Franklin's rise and fall is the whole point of the show. So I like it much better than Power, than something like Power. I mean,
Yeah, the original Power was stupid. I mean, it got so stupid. Chick is the
It got
FBI
stupid.
agent. It was stupid
Yeah.
off rip. I mean, dude in love with the FBI agent. He's he's doing this and that. It was dumb.
yeah,
But
I like the concept of Power though, like the businessman who wanna like that's tight to me. Ghost because he
was.
always wear the mask. He never around nothing. Like that's tight
Ghost.
to me. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I haven't the other ones ain't over yet, so can't judge those.
Yeah.
What else? Better than
Uh,
Oz? I don't know about that. Maybe it might be better than Oz. What about I'm trying to think of some other crime shows like this.
I
Sopranos?
mean, Sopranos,
It's not better than Sopranos,
Breaking Bad, Ozark.
Is it better than Ozark?
I think
not
so.
to me. Not to me. Ozark was fire. That's
Yeah,
a
I
great
like
concept
Ozark a
too.
lot. I like Ozark a
Yeah.
lot.
Ozark was fire. Great concept too.
All right. Well,
I don't know. That's hard,
It's a
man.
good
That's
show
hard.
though.
It was a very
Yeah.
great show, man.
Great
Great
show.
show.
Actually,
The ending was so
if for
good.
the-
It was so much better than some of the last season one.
yeah.
yeah.
All right.
That's good stuff.
Let us know what y'all think in the comments, man. I know this was kind of a, we went
downer.
all over the place on that topic, but yeah, it was a downer,
Yeah.
definitely a downer. So, all right, let's jump to that Tank Davis and Garcia fight.
Oh
see you
Lord.
You had a take on this one. Interesting take.
Yeah, man. So of course in the group chat pops like, y'all watching a fight tonight? I'm like, no, I had another friend like, hey, I'm watching a fight tonight. You gonna come over? I'm cooking. I'm like, dog, I didn't watch boxing in years. Like, I'm not watching this. So I'm sitting on the couch. I think the Lakers game was on at the same time. Yeah, it was.
Mhm.
So I just pulled it up on my phone. Like, all right, I caught it starting at round 5. And from everything that people were saying in the group chats and stuff, it was like, all right, leaning towards Tank. I could understand Ryan won like 1 round maybe. But it was a good fight. 6th round, Ryan started coming back into it, great pressure. Then the 7th round, this man Tank hit Ryan Garcia with the weakest body shot to ever knock somebody out ever. Dude wasn't on balance. He was leaning, ducking down. Like, wow. Like it wasn't even a good shot. Like 60% power, maybe. Like out of 100% of the energy power he could use, it took 60% to put Ryan down, dog. And when he took the knee, I was like, okay, he's just doing that to compose himself. Like, obviously he gonna get up. 8 seconds left. 8, 9. I'm like, wait, come on, dog. No way. Dude never stands up. There's just no way. It's rigged.
Yo, man, there is.
So you think?
Man,
So you
that
think
was legit.
it's rigged? You think he
rigged.
took a fall?
Nah, man, that's legit, man. That was legit. Yo, on the cards they actually had the round where he got knocked down. A bunch of people had it 10-9, and then the other judge had it 10-10, like tied round.
Yeah.
Even though he got knocked down in round 2.
Yeah. Well, he was winning that round before he got knocked down.
You get knocked down, that's 2 down, man. Come on, man. So they tried to rig it the other way. So whatever you saying ain't true, man. That was a legit shot.
Yeah, I heard it was like 58, 56 up to that point or something like that. So it's super close. But I don't know, man. Every time I see boxing, like it just always comes down to some fishy scorecards. It's like, man, like
bro, we saw a man get knocked out, man. Like what?
Yeah, there was no scorecards. The scorecards didn't have nothing to do with it.
I know.
That was even worse though. Like, get up. I mean, his kidney.
It was a liver shot. No, it was a liver shot. That was a liver.
And then it was a delayed reaction. Like
that's how
that happens all the times
works,
in boxing too, man. That happens, man. You too used to watching that human cockfighting MMA crap, man. Where dudes just be humping on each other all in tights, and then all of a sudden a dude gives up. You be like, "What happened? I ain't see nothing. I just saw dudes rubbing on each other." Then all of a sudden it's like, It's over. Like,
Oh,
what
he's
the
about
hell?
to break your arm. Yeah.
Man, come on, man. I don't know how you can even compare that.
Yeah, I don't.
Boxing is rigged, man. It's bad. Like it's
It's-
bad a lot of the times too.
It's,
It's
Nah,
that
the
was a
best
good
fights
fight.
it was a
They
good
were
fight.
actually they were swinging on each other. And I thought it was clear. It was a good punch. He was hitting them in the body all day, the whole fight. It
18
wasn't like
shots, brother. No, not all day. 18 shots is not a lot of body shots, dog. It's not a lot. The 18th
Yeah.
shot put you on the ground.
That's
17 shots is your limit. The 18th takes you out. Come on,
yeah,
dog.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's not
Okay,
believable.
let me punch you in the stomach 18 times.
18 times, yeah.
Yeah, I can take it. I
And one in
promise.
the
I
liver.
don't know
One
if
in
I
the
believe
liver.
that. I don't believe that. I don't
Yeah.
believe that.
No, actually, I want you to hit me from that same point that Tank does and see how much force you can generate.
All right.
It's
I'm not a
terrible,
boxer,
dog.
but I could definitely. I hit you 17 times. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, I love to see it. That's I love to see it. That's more content for the pod, right
Putting
there.
this on the pod content. Yep. Ain't no way, dog. It's just
We'll
not
get
happening.
Tank. We'll just get Tank to come do it for us.
Yeah.
Yo, Tank, hit him in the stomach. It's 15
I'll
times.
give Tank
real
one
fast.
shot. He's not
One
dropping
shot,
you
just
from
one
that.
shot.
One shot from that same exact angle. This dude is Ryan Garcia is a professional fighter, is he not? He's supposed to be
Yeah,
great,
yeah,
right?
professional fighter, yeah.
He's supposed to be great, right?
Yes. He's supposed to be
He
great.
was previously undefeated.
Previously undefeated.
Mhm.
Let me
I
go
think
see if he's
he'd
ever got
only
hit
been
in his
knocked down
body.
like one time.
Go
He'd only
watch
been
his
knocked down
highlights,
one
man.
Go
time.
see
Go
if
watch
he's
his
ever
highlights,
gotten
man.
hit in his
He was
body
knocking dudes up.
18 times.
Yeah. All right.
Nobody else has ever hit him in the liver before? Like, I don't.
Yo,
You
my
can't
man.
be undefeated. You can't come this far.
He never been hit in
And
the
just
He had
liver.
like 23 fights, my man. 23-0 or something. Like, why are
Yeah.
you questioning his ability?
Because if you go down like that,
You never
seems like
seen
it's a
He
somebody
should have
go
stood
obvious.
up.
down
You're right. I mean, he
suddenly?
did just look at the dude count the whole time. You're right. I mean, I thought that he was gonna stand up.
It didn't
I
even
thought
seem
he
like
did
he was
stand up.
out of it. He wasn't wincing in pain. He was just like looking at the ref. I'm
And then
like,
after they call the
Because
fight,
his
he got up.
body
He gets up, and then
seized
he's talk, and he seems like he's, you know.
what's wrong with him? That's what I'm saying. It's rigged. It's like obviously rigged. I feel like.
I don't know if it's rigged though,
Okay.
but that is what a liver shot looks like. I think you just.
I've seen it before. And the delay throws you off too, because the dude was like this, and he's backing up, then he's just like, gotta go to the knee.
Yeah.
And
That
then he
part-
looks at
that part,
Tank,
I
gives
just thought
Tank
he was
a
gonna
weird
get up.
look.
I thought he was gonna get up for
Locked
sure.
eyes with Tank, and he's like, in my
Seventh
mind,
round.
I'm
Because
thinking,
he did.
he's telling
Tank
Tank,
did say seventh
I'm
round.
diving. I'm diving, Tank. This it. This it. Tank. Locked eyes with him? Oh, yeah. Don't worry, bro. It's over.
That's how you gonna
Don't
do
worry,
it.
bro.
If you diving, why would you lock eyes with a dude and give him like the signal, like this is the dive right now? It's happening. You see the guy counting?
Because he didn't want
Let
Tank
him
to come
count.
and punch him in the head.
Wink, wink.
You
Tank
don't
was
punch
still
him when he's
walking
down.
forward like, I got to finish this or what?
Come
I got to finish this or what,
on.
Ryan? Nah, Tank. It's over, Tank.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good analysis right there, man.
Yeah,
Nobody
yo,
giving
you
you
only
analysis
gonna
like
get that
this
hit.
on that
Oh,
hitters.
come on.
That's heat. That's heat.
It's
Oh,
just
man.
bad, dog. It's bad. You can't be a professional fighter and only take 17 body shots. It just don't make sense to me.
How many you taking, Bryce?
He said he
taking
can
at
take
least
that
one.
one.
I'm calling take
But
up,
I'm-
man. You taking 4?
Wait, hold on. Are you asking me like in real life or
He
like
talking
Tank
about
is hitting me?
in real life, boxing gloves on. The next time we see each other, we get one kidney shot. And
Oh, if
you get-
you're not taking me down with one shot, 100%.
all right.
You have to be turned to the side when you have no muscle leverage and you have no way to generate power in your left arm.
What
And
you
then, yes,
mean?
game
How do you? All right. Okay. Hey, I think it's
ducking,
good.
was he not?
He was ducking. He was ducking. Yes.
Conspiracy
And
theories,
he was
man.
leaning to the right. Like, I don't know. You could try it, but it's not much generation of power that you can get from that.
All
There's
right.
no
Get the X-Files whistle for that one, man.
He didn't turn into it. It was just a regular, like, it
I
wasn't
thought he
even,
turned
like,
into it. I thought he
the
turned
body
into
ripple wasn't crazy, like nothing.
You
It was-
The
analyzing
body
the
ripple
ripple?
analysis.
It was nothing crazy, dog. It was. That's what I'm saying. I'm
it.
happy.
You're right.
I illegally streamed that fight, and I'm happy I would never pay.
Whoa,
for that.
whoa, whoa,
Boxing-
whoa.
Boxing
I
is dead, dog.
Would never illegally stream
Yeah,
fights.
that is. I don't know what you. We'll edit. We gotta edit that.
Boxing is dead, dog. Boxing
So-
is dead.
You right, man. You know what? Creed fought with the broken rib. You know, this dude should have got back up. I gotta say, you know, if that was Michael B. Jordan in the ring, he would have got back up. So let's move on, man. Another big body shot was heard in that very same night. You know, when LeBron took a big shot to the groin region. And he also could not get up afterwards. He did not beat the count. He rolled on the ground for approximately 5 minutes, in pain. So what y'all thought? What y'all thought of your boy getting ejected?
Hey man, after the NBA saw Draymond do it again, they were just like, all right, we tired of the penis touching. Like, we just gotta regulate that out the game. They don't know why it's happening so much, but it's just weird. I don't understand. Like, it's only the dirty players that do it though. That's why I'm like, I can't be mad at the NBA from suspending you when it only happens to you. Y'all two are the only people out here touching penises.
No, there's like 18
there's
dirty
a bunch
players.
yeah.
There's some other penis touchers, but I mean, like predominantly in the playoffs, these are the two penis touchers.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul is definitely a penis toucher too, but he do it on the low. You know, he's
what about your boy for the Bucks, Grayson Allen?
I heard bad things about Grayson Allen, but I've never actually seen him play a game minute.
He's dirty, man. Dirty, man.
Yeah, that's what I heard. At Duke, right?
It's Duke and in the league, yeah.
Yeah,
but yeah, Duke like especially.
That much.
No, people can't stand the Duke, man. So I mean,
but
look,
man,
they got some other dirty players out there too.
I'm not mad at the suspension at all. I mean, and I'm happy they didn't suspend him for the next game though, because I feel like a lot of the Draymond suspension was him talking to the crowd, being unremorseful about it, and just carrying on with it even after he did the egregious step on your chest and all of that.
Yeah,
while the NBA commissioner was there.
For that step on the chest thing. That was so clearly a step.
Yeah. It was bad too. It didn't even look good. It was just
people was like, he did it on accident. I was like, nah, look like he stepped.
It was an accident, man. It was an accident, man. He didn't see the dude.
He's only so flexible, dog. He can't. I was like, what do you mean? Like his chest is only so wide. You couldn't move your foot another 2 inches? I didn't get that explanation, but hey man.
Yeah.
Dirty playoffs. I can't stand Draymond personally or Dillon Brooks. Those are the type of people that they say you would love to have on your team, but you can't stand them when you play against them. But dudes are annoying. They just so lucky they get to play with great players that prop them up.
Nah, man, I love those type of players, man.
What? Them players have to make their own way to the league, man. Now hold on, now don't take everything from them. But I agree with you there. No,
taking everything away from them. I'm saying like they obviously wouldn't be as big of a known name had they not been on great teams.
Well, you can say that about anybody. You can say that about anybody.
Well, you can say that about any role players. Like Robert Horry wouldn't have 10 rings or whatever if he wasn't on teams with great players.
Yeah, for sure. But that's what I'm saying. I just wish these niggas never got that spotlight. Basically, what I'm saying. Like,
dang,
especially when you hurt your team.
They don't hurt. Okay, but see, this is the thing. People say they hurt their team.
Moments like this, they do hurt their team, though.
But Draymond is the reason that a big reason why they won any chips.
Right.
Now Dillon Brooks ain't done nothing like that
yet.
yet. So I'm saying like Dillon Brooks ain't really do that yet. So I'm not gonna give him that type of the credit and respect. But Draymond, he has that built up. That's why he's such a he punched the teammate in the face and the teammate do nothing to him.
Yeah.
Team was like, it's all right, buddy, you'll get over it. Like, thought this man punched me. They're like, nah, it's all right, you all right. You okay.
But that's why he gone next year. Draymond ain't coming back to the Warriors. This is last round, I think.
You're right. He gonna punch him in the kidney before you go.
Probably. We'll see if Jordan Poole drop for that.
He gonna get a 10 count. He gonna get a 10 count, man.
And he gonna get up. I bet he get up.
Nah, he gonna take the 10 count. Draymond just not as strong as Tank. That's all.
Yeah, no, man. But that's what I'm saying. Like these type of players, they hurt your team. And in fact, like Draymond said that for the 2016, the 3-1, he gets suspended for touching somebody on the dick again.
Okay, but that wasn't as egregious to me. That wasn't to the level of the Brooks one. No.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
It wasn't.
Well, compared to the Dylan Brooks one,
Not even close to that. Or the stepping on the
I
man.
honestly,
Stepping on the man is worse. Yo, I
Yeah,
didn't think
stepping
that.
on the man is worse.
I didn't think it was the same thing, man. I thought that thing he did in the finals in that year was like, yeah, he kicked his leg up, but it wasn't like a direct dick shot.
yeah, but it wasn't just that. It was the cursing on the court in front of
So what?
the guy being
Okay,
there.
why
Yeah.
do I don't care about these billionaires' feelings. You got $1 billion, put some earplugs in.
Hey man, that's the NBA rules.
You're right, but they
I don't
wouldn't do it
care
to
either.
LeBron
But
if it was vice versa.
LeBron would never do nothing like that. That's the
But
point.
they would never kick. But
Only certain
that's what I'm
type
saying.
of people do these
They
type of
enforce
things.
rules hard on some people. They wouldn't enforce the same rules on other people.
You wouldn't know
That's
because
true.
those people would never do that. Only a certain type of people do this, and they're
But they
obvious.
don't enforce
And
it
then
on.
Chris Paul
Okay,
never
well,
get
hold on. They
kicked
don't
out.
exactly. That's what I was just about to say. They don't enforce it on Chris Paul ever. So that's the thing.
He punched
Yeah.
dudes in the nuts.
But
Several times.
Chris
He's
Paul is
known for
definitely
it.
but he's a lot more. I feel craftier. I don't want to defend Chris Paul because he is one of those players, but he a OG with it. He be doing it on a slick. I feel like
It ain't always
when
right about that.
the camera always has to show you the replay. Like, oh man, this dude is crazy, but it's never nothing
But they
blatant.
suspend
Yeah.
players based on replay. Like the NBA, the league office, is supposed to look at that and be like, "Hey, stop doing this. Here's a suspension." But
I don't think people look at that until it's brought to their attention, and I don't think enough people would bring it to his attention. Like,
maybe, man.
Maybe.
I think,
All right, I'm out of here, man.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's it for the show. This is the sound of the city. All right. You know,
Sound of the city.
y'all make sure y'all like
Like and
subscribe.
subscribe.
And catch y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.